club captain Jack Yendo.
BBC Radio Devon Sport.
Proudly following our sides week in, week out here on BBC Radio Devon. We'll keep you up to date with those two really big games taking place in North Devon today for the Barnstable clubs. In the rugby, Barnstable against Taunton Titans in National League 2 West. And in the FA Vars, Barnstable Town against AFC Stoneham. But for now, if you're listening for your football commentaries, if you're on BBC Sounds and the BBC Sport website, you need to make sure you're there for Torquay United against Maidstone United with Sam Swan and Paul Mulhern.
Thank you so much, James, and welcome to Playing More, everybody, on the day when we hope that Torquay United can break the jinx, as it were, if you believe in such things. I spoke to a couple of fans before the game. One of them says no such thing as a jinx, the other one slightly less convinced, and Maidstone's recent record against Torquay suggests that they certainly have a sign of some denomination over Torquay United. But on a bright note, Torquay United's squad is looking as strong as it has all season, and bar the injury to Callum Dolan last week, Paul Wotton has a full complement to choose from. I will quickly run through both sides for you. Torquay will be James Hammond in goal. Jordan Thomas, Dyer, Dreyer and Fulston will make up the back four right to left. Hayfield and Worthington will be the two deeper lying midfielders. Jordan Young will be on the right wing as always. Dylan Morgan starts on the left wing. Sonny Blue Low Everton starts in the 10 and he's behind Louis Dennis. We believe that today's visitors will also play a 4-2-3-1 of sorts. They will have Harness in goal, Hamblin, Foran, Fowler and Sessie as a back four. Bramble and Corn will be the two deeper lying midfielders. Tanga and Papadopoulos will probably switch wings, and Fowl will be up front for them. I think I've only named 10 of them, so they do have another one. Corn, I beg your pardon, I think I missed him out. Good afternoon and welcome to Sam Swan. Sam, regardless of any jinx or whatever, there is absolutely no doubt Maidstone, a team bang in form and a good side as well, so jinx or not, this is going to be a tough game, isn't it?
Of course, probably the toughest you'll get in the league at Playmore this season, but if we're serious about the title, we need to win it. Obviously Maidstone pressure flat 2-1 win at title rivals Hornchurch, just outside the playoffs, aren't they? But I'll be shocked if they're not in the playoffs at the end of the season. George Adakobi, I think, is a really good coach. Done a really good job at Maidstone over the years, from the outside looking in. And yeah, obviously Torquay, different kit in the charity Rowcroft kit, sort of like a sky blue kit, of course, for a fantastic cause, and a very nice, in my opinion, pink goalie kit for the keeper Hammond. But yeah, huge for Torquay today to really. I don't believe in like bogey teams, but obviously statistically they do exist, teams who struggle against them. Maidstone, of course, being a club that Torquay do. We were here in the FA Trophy a couple of months ago when Maidstone won 2-0. But Torquay are how important to really sort of kick on that after that 4-1 win last week. Important Torquay, you know, if we put a run of wins together, we're right in this title race, obviously in it ready. But if we're serious about it, we've already lost 7 games, so Torquay really need to kick on now in this new calendar year. Yeah,
absolutely. Well, let's hope that Torquay start better than I have, Sam, because I read out the same player twice for Maidstone. I'll go back through their line-up again. It's Harness in goal, a back four left to right of Hamblin, Foran, Fowler and Sessie. The two deeper line midfielders we believe will be Bramble and Com, Papadopoulos and Tanga right and left wing, but they're subject to change, and it was actually Riley Court who I missed out. I gave Sam two positions there. Riley Court will start the number 10, and new signing Fowl will start his first game for Maidstone, a name that needs no introduction here. He did play for Worthing, he moved on, it didn't really work out for him, so apologies to any Maidstone fans for getting your team wrong straight away, but you do have 11 players on, that I can guarantee you. And as Sam said, Torquay United today are wearing a shirt which is in reference to a local charity, Rowcroft, an absolutely magnificent place it is as well. It looks after people coming near the end of their life and whatever. It does rely on a lot of charitable donations. It really is a fantastic cause in Torquay. The club deserve enormous credit for releasing this shirt and giving all profits of it straight to Rowcroft. Not a penny will be made by the club. It is, I don't know the best way to describe it, Sam, is it's like a very, very light blue all over, isn't it? And James Hammond's kit is a kind of very light pink one as well. Maidstone will play in their orange tops, black shorts, black socks. They've got the black shoulders and that on there as well, so effectively Maidstone playing in their home shirts. But Torquay United, not sure how often they'll play in this shirt, but again, as I say, if anybody has got a spare few pence after a expensive month, whatever, Rowcroft can always do with donations, and truly is a fabulous organisation. And unfortunately, I'm sure most of us have had dealings with it. I say unfortunately for the reasons why it operates and why it's about is to look after people with terminal illness. And of course, I think our own Paul Holmes spent some of his last days there as well, so Torquay United, it's going to be Maidstone to kick off. United hitting from left to right as we look at it. I'm expecting a tight one here today as we get underway. It is Maidstone to start, back to the keeper, and immediately Hamness just lumps it up toward into the Torquay half. Torquay claiming for a foul. Tanga, it looks like, is going to start on the right wing today as United bring the ball forward or punt it forward, but to no avail. And eventually Dan Hayfield gets it back to Dreher. His long ball goes up, but Louis Dennis was coming back from offside, and it goes straight through to Nathan Harness and a goal. Sam, are you expecting a tight game here again today? I know you said one each, so I'm guessing so.
Yeah, I mean that literally from kick-off sounds like what this game's going to be about. Maidstone, such a big physical team. Their wingers completely winded Folston down to the ground, really. And it's going to be physical. A lovely play by Dennis there to flick onto the lower.
Everton finds Jordan Young on the right hand side, heading towards the edge of the Maidstone box. He's got two around him, and the tackle comes in for Hamblin. And Torquay United, after just 50 seconds here at Plainmoor, have a early corner down at their right hand side. It will be taken by the left foot of Jordan Young. Jordan Thomas offering a short option. The fans already getting behind the teams. Maidstone's goals conceded record really impressive. Only a couple of teams with one goal less have conceded less than them. 23 goals conceded. Jordan Young's about to take it. The referee decides that Louis Dennis, and I think it's Sam Corn in there, are being a little bit pushy and shovey, and he's stopped the kick being taken. Foul then bumps into the referee. He's a big guy as well, but now Jordan Young's left foot will take the corner. Here it comes. It's looking towards the back post, and again the referee immediately, well, he was just watching, and I think he's penalised Dylan Morgan for holding Jeffrey Tanga, Sam. But if you had your eyes on that, that was the epitome of 6 of one and half a dozen of the other.
Ridiculous, really. I was just interested in looking at Folston and versus Maidstone number 7 Tanga. After that initial thing, I think a few words have been having said slightly. Probably on the lines of Folston warning him not to do that again. I would imagine, maybe, if I had to guess. But that'd be an interesting battle. Yeah, live version. But it'd be a nice battle between them two, definitely. One of the many duels to watch.
Worthington smokes up for Torquay. Fulston plays it up, but it only goes to Maidstone. But Torquay through Dylan Morgan have it, and again he finds Jordan Young. Jordan Thomas goes running support. Young coming up to the right edge of the box, back in on it left foot, but he slipped a little. Now he's found Dan Hayfield. Jay Fulston in a little bit of space, but Tanga goes to close him down. Fulston does get across in, looking for the header. Worthington, but good defensive header there by Foran in the back line there. And Torquay United down their left hand side just after 3 minutes will have a throw in 15 yards from goal. Fulston will go over to take it. He takes it quickly. Worthington gets it. Tanga a little bit switched off there, and between him and Morgan now they find Low Everton. This is all on the left hand side. Low Everton looking for movement. 3 Maidstone players about them. Torquay just keep possession. Sam Dreher now just inside the Maidstone half finds Worthington excuse me, down the left hand side. Back to Fulston now, back to Dylan Morgan as he got space to run. He dinks the ball in, looking for the header. Jordan Thomas, it's going to break to Jordan Young. He takes it down on his left foot. Didn't try the shot first time. He might try it second time. He doesn't. He tries to dink a clever pass there towards Morgan, but easily done. And now foul sets them on their way, and a big chance for Maidstone here. They're 3 against 1. Jordan Dyer going back. Dreher players, goes to be struck down, the ball comes across, just wide on the post. Papadopoulos there, he had support at the back post, he has to do better. Early warning for Torquay, Sam. Maidstone on the break there really should have taken the lead.
I mean, that's an absolutely huge miss for Maidstone. Torquay were looking really sharp in possession, unlike what we're used to be honest. We're throwing a lot of bodies forward, and it left us very susceptible on the counter. It ended up in a 2v3. Just special credit to Dre and Dye, especially time Dre really sort of forced the Maidstone player out. He took it too far away from goal, and he had to get it across the angle, and he couldn't. Well, he's lucky for Torquay, he just couldn't. But Maidstone, that's a huge chance, and really on the counter, very dangerous.
But here's Jordan Young, Sonny Blue Everton just in the box on the right side, tries to put it across, gets his toe into it, but between Thomas and Young, throw into Maidstone. Sorry to talk over you there, Sam, but there was at one point Jordan Dyer trying to get it back, as you said. Dreyer was last man standing. He had to sort of mark somebody in the middle, there was somebody behind him, but Papadopoulos, I think Dreyer just got that right, and he forced Papadopoulos that little bit wide. But even from that angle, you either got to find the guy at the back post or hit the target. It's a big let off for United. I'm all for throwing bodies forward, I'm all for attacking play. You know, I'd be a hypocrite for saying that, but we had Folsom forward on the left, and obviously Thomas had committed to almost be past Young, which meant we literally had two players back, and it was like a 3v2. And Maidstone, let Torquay off. Well, here's Maidstone coming again. Tanga getting in there, Hammond has to come out. Good goalkeeping again by James Hammond. Read that situation well, and now Fowles got it, but Worthington just nicks it off his toe, and Torquay United can settle down a little bit. I wouldn't be overly surprised if they did, but are Maidstone coming here to play on a break, Sam, because they've got some really good attacking players, particularly in the wide areas. Papadopoulos and Tanga on their day can be really, really good players. But it's Torquay again trying to come forward. 5.5 gone here at Plainmoor. Worthington claims he got the ball from our angle. It looked like he did, referee says not. And Maidstone are going to have a free kick which Com leaves, and it's going to be the keeper to take it. So as you suggested earlier, Sam, they're not going to baffle us with science, shall we say?
Very competitive game though, high tempo from both teams, which I like to see. Both teams are going for it at this stage in the first 6 minutes. It's not like some games where it takes like 20 minutes before you see a bit of that sort of tempo from both teams. It's a good start in terms of overall picture of the football game.
Yep, here comes Harness's clearance up, let over the head of Sam Dreyer, and Tanga can't keep up with it. Torquay United will have a goal kick.
It's a bit wasteful from Maidstone there, but still, it's a lot of talent in both teams at this division.
Yeah, absolutely. So far, no goals. It's a full card today in the National League South. Western-super-Mare go to Chelmsford. Ebbsfleet away to Chippenham. Chippenham, who looked relegated 2 months ago, are now right back in the fight, still bottom but doing well. Dorking Wanderers travel to Hampton. We've seen Hampton last week. If they defend anywhere like they did last week, Dorking are going to score at least a couple there. But Dorking's away form isn't that good, as Worthington gets a bit of a fortunate clearance. Morgan tries to bring it down, but good defending there by Sesse. Wins his team a throw just inside United's half. Corn dinks the ball forward from the throw, but Dreyer will get there. Dreyer dinks it forward. Sonny Blue Low Everton gets in front of Fowler. And eventually, after the second ball, Torquay United win a free kick.
As we were saying in this sort of fixture last season, you could really see this as a potential playoff game, couldn't you?
Yeah. Worthing currently top of the league, Sam, are at home to Horsham, and I never in a million years thought I'd be saying this. Horsham are actually top of the away table, so to speak. Wow. They've only lost 3 out of their 14 games away from home. So
they've done brilliantly this year. From
a Torquay perspective, and from everybody's perspective, actually, sorry to say this to the Worthing fans, but I think everybody will hope Horsham can find something there today. They have, to be fair, played more games than most in the league, right enough. Once everybody balances out, they might not be as close as you think, but here's Jordan. That's a good ball. If Young can get that, it just goes a little bit too far. 8 minutes gone here on BBC Radio Devon Sport. Torquay United 0, Maidstone 0. There has been a goal as Chesham take the lead at Farnborough. But from a Torquay perspective, Sam, obviously you can only affect what you do yourself, and today at home, United's home record is obviously pretty good as well, but Maidstone certainly don't lose too many. They're in good form at the moment, 13 points from their last 5. Foul wins a header from the goal kick. That's going to bounce through. Dreyer will get it back to Hammond. He was trying to be closed down there. by Papadopoulos, but Hammond got there quickly. Louis Dennis not really had a touch so far. Sonny Blue, Low Everton goes up against, I think that was Sam Corn back there, and forced him into mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, Torquay have looked, it's an even battle in terms of possession, but we haven't created anything in the first 9 minutes of this game, and Maidstone have had that big chance in the third or fourth minute. So yeah, Torquay, just grow into the game, I believe. We're playing all right. We just need to get balls into the right areas.
As Jordan Thomas comes up the right hand side, just inside the half, but Jordan Young, I beg your pardon, and Matt Worthington bizarrely tackled Jordan Young there, conceded possession. Now Low Everton, nice little dink to Dennis, he finds the on-run, and Jordan Thomas right hand side. There's 3 in the box for Torquay. It goes to the back post, headed away there by the covering Ceci, I think it was, but Dennis gets the ball 25 yards from goal, finds Dylan Morgan. Fulson gives him an option left, he comes inside to Worthington in the box, but Worthington's low cross.
Play by Torquay.
By Fowler, and Torquay, as we approach the 10-minute mark, have a corner down the left hand side that they're attacking. And I noticed Sonny Blue, Low Everton, there's a Torquay beginning to go for in-swingers on a more regular basis. Yeah,
and that was a lovely touch by Sonny Blue Everton, nice move. Williamson's really keen to get into the game further forward, and he won that corner there. Nice move by Torquay, good defended by Maidstone though, as you
absolutely expect. Sonny Blue, Low Everton holds a hand up. Will the referee allow this one to come in? It's a dinked one towards the edge of the penalty box, straight to foul. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I don't know that it went about the only place there wasn't a Torquay player, but foul, almost miscontrolled it. The manager George Elokobi down there saying to foul, be careful. Understandably, that is foul's first start, I believe, for Maidstone. They've actually not played since the 30th of December, Sam, so they've been out of action for almost 3 weeks. It's 18 days precisely.
Yeah, they had a friendly, didn't they?
Sorry, a competitive game. Yeah, I know they're friendly. I thought the referee was going to book Morgan there for a second, Sam. Actually, there's a little pull back. It was a free kick, pulled Tanga back, but wasn't stopped by promising attack, so the yellow card stays in the referee's pocket. But Maidstone, they have got a free kick literally 1 yard inside their own half, Sam, and their goalkeeper's coming to take it, and now he's pulling it back for some reason. So that free kick actually happened in Torquay's half, and he's now taken this 9-10 yards inside his own half. The referee's happy with him to do it. Here it comes, he slips. The ball goes all the way through there, but foul, almost getting onto that. Dreer made a decision. I think they were expecting to go through to Hammond, but Hammond was rooted to his line, understandably, and then Tanga tries to get the knockdown into the box. It deflects off of Jay Fulson out there, and it's Maidstone after 11 and a half minutes that have a corner kick, which will be taken by the right foot, I believe, of Riley Court. It's from Maidstone's right side. They're hitting into the family stand, this half the seated area. He's over at the pop side. Maidstone have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the box. Corn goes short, Jordan Young tracks his run, and it comes. Hammond's claiming to be fouled there, he was fouled there. But obviously Maidstone's tactics, I'm not trying to paint them as a long ball team or whatever, Sam, but they're certainly keen on their set pieces, aren't they?
Yeah, do you know what, I'm delighted to see that back in mainstream football, seeing people get crosses into the box and set pieces. But what I'm not delighted to see is Maidstone turning up with a set piece from a Torquay's perspective, because very dangerous, a lot of height and athletic ability in the Maidstone team. Lovely control by Fulson there from Hammond.
It was. Low Everton can't get it, however Fowler goes over and gives away a throw in, and with the multi-ball it's taken quickly already. Fulson receives it from Low Everton back to Worthington. He comes back to Dreer, then Worthington. He now finds Dyer in a little bit of space. He will feed Jordan Thomas. This is all in Torquay's half. Jordan Thomas takes a sensible option. 4 Maidstone players pushing up.
High,
absolutely.
High,
and Hammond clears a little bit fortunate there. It goes over the header court, but Torquay were too compressed in the middle third of the park, and it goes through again to the keeper, who again slips. I'm going to come to that again, Sam. I pointed this out to Dave Thomas last week. I'm sure you've noticed it as well. As Court comes forward, he's got Tanga on the right. Tanga gets it cross into the box. No, he doesn't. I thought it hit the defender. Sam, is this something that you've noticed this season on a regular basis?
Yeah,
the amount of people that are slipping on this surface?
Definitely. There was a thing going around, like a rumour that it's some sort of hybrid pitch. Yeah, I would love to diverse more into that, but without having like the full facts, that there's some reason behind that. But Yeah, I'm not too sure.
And the thing is as well, for Torquay having so many, for want of a better expression, ball players, it's not ideal.
No.
As the ball's dinked forward, Dan Hayfield tries to make a run, it's cleared, and Tanga doesn't get a free kick, so Torquay United have a throw in midway inside the Maidstone half. It's taken quickly by Fulson, back into Dreyer in his own half, then across to Jordan Dyer, and this is where Maidstone have been closing Torquay down, but they stand off a little bit. Good movement by Low Everton, picks up the pass from Jordan Thomas. Low Everton comes inside, finds Jordan Young, does well. Jordan Young goes past one, then two, now finds Low Everton. Now Jordan Thomas needs to get a low ball across if he can. It's going to break Low Everton with a left foot, but it's his weaker foot and they can't keep the shot on target. It goes hopelessly wide. 14 and a half gone at Plainmoor. United 0, Maidstone 0. First chance for United, Sam.
Yeah, first real opening. Up to then, I'd say Maidstone really won a tactical battle this game ever so slightly, but it was a lovely bit of footwork. Young, Sonny Blue Everton take a bow, just a lovely 1-2. Jordan Thomas, nice ball into the box, but it kind of took a bit of a bobble just as Sonny Blue Everton was sort of on the end of it. He was stretching to get it. In the end, he just couldn't, he mistimed his connection on his weaker left foot, and it sailed wide, but nice move. Very tight game as we'd expect. Two teams well drilled, two teams with a lot of talent.
Is that going to be given as offside? No, it's not. Here comes Court. Two of them, they thought were offside there, but the linesman says no. Court on the left side, but good defending at least by Torquay, but now Corn on the left edge of the box. He comes outside, chance to get the ball in for Maidstone. It's cleared, but only to Corn on the edge of the box. Corn tries a shot and Jordan Young eventually gets it away. Papadopoulos should have maybe done better again. Nice little back here by Dennis, and now Jordan Young breaking into the half. It's 3-on-3 for Torquay. Dennis making the run. Jordan Young going again, finds Sonny Blue. Low Everton. Can Low Everton find Dylan Morgan? Yes, he can. Brilliant save. It's only going to come back to Fulson. No, Fulson going into the box. Can he get a cross in? Deflected into the arms of the keeper, but a really good save there by Harness. Good move by Torquay. Both sides being effective on the break to an extent, but still 0-0.
It's a lovely move by Torquay. Jordan Young waited for the perfect moment to pass Sonny Lulu Everton, who was just kind of being held back a little bit, and he lost his footing, but the ball was still perfect. Really set up Morgan, who maybe he wanted it a little bit earlier, didn't Morgan, but he did well. Just had to keep it down, hope for the best, but the keeper was off his line and timed it perfectly. He's got a fantastic stature, and the Maidstone keeper. So yeah, lovely. I'll say well now. Torquay have had a bit more of the opportunities now, really sort of growing into the game. Yeah, it's a very, very interesting football game. This, I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it.
Well, in your summation there, Sam, you used the words "he slipped again," and I think, as I said, not wishing to make excuses because it's clearly for both sides, but again, probably slowed the move down a little bit. Eventually ball coming to Low Everton, they made the right decision. There's a miss by Jordan Young deliberately to find Jordan Thomas 18 yards from goal down the right hand side. His first time cross on the edge of the box. Here's Jordan Young, can he poke it in? No, he can't.
The right foot.
Good defending there by Foran, and as my colleague Sam just said there, if he had a right foot, that's a different conversation we're having, Sam. A chance for Young.
There's a beautiful ball as well. It's took out the Maidstone defence. Jordan Thomas, I thought he was going to play it to Young first time on the edge of the area, but he went Sonny Blue Everton, sort of just calmed it like down. One touch for Jordan Young. Lovely first touch. I think if he'd gone his right, might have got there, but the covering defender, as you said, Paul, fantastic again from Maidstone. Yeah,
it was there. That's forearm that was, as the corner goes short to Louis Dennis. If he'd given it back to Young, he needs to be onside. He is, and the comes across, up goes the heads, it goes over. One Torquay, brilliantly cleared there at the back post. I think it was Foran again, but Torquay United beginning to put the visitors under pressure here. Throw in taken quickly. Fulston has it back to Dreyer. Everybody inside the Maidstone half at the moment.
It's lovely last ditch defending by Maidstone, but Torquay putting it all in the right areas. Absolutely. It could be a matter of time for Torquay if they keep playing like this.
That's Jordan Young on the right hand side. Dennis makes a run outside him. Young comes back the way. He gives it back to Jordan Dyer. Not sure that was the ideal ball, but Torquay still have possession. Young now finds Worthington on the halfway line, almost on the centre spot. Worthington looking for movement in front of him, but he'll come back across, I think, to Dyer. Eventually he does. Jordan Young on the touchline there, a little bit unmarked. The ball's dinked by Dyer over. Jordan Young picks it up, comes back inside. Can he get the space for a shot? He can. It's a low one, but it hits, I think, Foran again there, who's been really busy. It was either him or Fowler and the ball's eventually cleared, and Torquay United through Jordan Dyer have a throw-in immediately taken back to James Hammond.
Yellow Army definitely appreciating their Torquay team. That was a lovely movement by Jordan Young there, just to start the byline, come across the sort of two Maidstone defenders, brought it in. The shot was always going to be blocked, but yeah, they're solid. They are solid, but Maidstone at the back. But Torquay, I really feel they're doing what they can do. If that makes sense, they're really
I agree
asking
with you,
questions of a very well set up Maidstone team.
That's now 3 chances where in the last 2 or 3 minutes Torquay have had, and the law averages alone suggest Maidstone, as you said, a well organised side. Jordan Young, Hamblin goes past him. Jordan Young claiming that Hamblin brought Jordan Young down, pulled him down, which in turn pulled Hamblin down, but the referee only seen the latter part of it, and Bramble quickly takes to forehand over to Corn, who's doing like kind of what Matt Worthington tends to do for Torquay. Comes that little bit deeper to collect the ball off the centre backs, but it's now out to the right hand side, and then back to the goalkeeper Nathan Harness. He doesn't go long this time. He will come across instead to Fowler. He will then go long looking for foul. Dreyer reads that easily, but it's picked up by not 1 but 2 Maidstone players, almost tangled back to Corn. Nice little ball inside to Court, but his reverse ball, if Torquay can pick that up, but they can't, they will force Maidstone to go back to the goalkeeper as we approach the 20-minute mark here at Plainmoor on BBC Radio Devon Sport. Torquay United 0, Maidstone United 0. Fairly even game, but I feel Torquay last 5 definitely, Sam, have been on top.
Yeah, I agree. They're really grown into the game. I was just looking, I think Sam Overton's, I really like him in number 10 role. My concern last week was that sort of ball carrying we will have when he's a bit sort of in a deeper role was being missed, but Worthington I've been very impressed with so far, actually, quietly. He's really doing a lot of industry. But
there's a lucky break there, and Jordan Dyer comes out. That's a late one, and Jordan Dyer's going to find himself a recipient of a yellow card. It was a little bit unlucky going forward there, but 21 gone here at Plainmoor. It's a foul, a free kick to Maidstone about 26 yards from goal. It's definitely a shooting opportunity, and Jordan Dyer finds himself in the book for a foul on Riley Court. Chance for Maidstone, Sam.
Yes, indeed.
Well, is it Corn? No, I beg your pardon, it's Court, I think it's over it. Yeah, it's Court with the right foot. It's just from our angle, put the right AD. They have put
tactic on the goal line.
Taylor Foran is up, literally standing at the left post, well about a yard away from it.
In the goal. Yeah.
It's well, I mean, if he's got any sense, the one thing that they know is that would take he's come back now, but that would, if he basically goes for the corner that he was standing at, the referee would disallow it for offside, but he's obviously moved away. So is Court going to try a shot? Yes, he is. Up it goes, right into the top corner, exactly where James Hammond was pushing the man away from. It's a brilliant strike by Riley Court. 22 minutes gone. Torquay United 0, Maidstone 1.
Stunning free kick against the run of play. I see that a lot in football, don't you? You know, a striker interfering now. I'm not saying that's the reason it's gone in. The reason it's gone in is a fantastic free kick. I don't think James Hammond would save that wherever he was. Torquay team rightly getting behind them, because it's been a good performance so far for Torquay. But when you're playing a team who've also got a lot of quality, those things can happen. And the free kick was really disappointing as well. I was praising how we were in midfield. They got in behind our midfield quite too easily, and it was just kind of like a late tackle by Jordan Dyer, just trying to make up for the fact, you know, there was nothing really around him. And it's a frustrating blow. And Torquay, we've got to win these games of football. We have to win these games of football if we're serious.
Well, Pepple has put Plymouth Argyle 1-0 up almost at the same time as Riley Court's stunning free kick puts Maidstone 1-0 up here at Plainmoor. And this is a story that most Torquay fans have heard before, but to be fair, as Worthington were late challenge, they let that go. Now Court, Dyer goes in, Dyer needs to be careful, it's dinked forward. Dreyer needs to make a correct decision, he does, he just hooks it clear. Torquay United, as they tend to do, find themselves behind against Maidstone, as Sam said, against the run of play. But we've seen this script so many times before. Papadopoulos now on the left hand side, but to be fair to Riley Court, it truly was a fantastic free kick with the right foot. Not a huge amount James Hammond could do about it. Ball cleared forward by Harness. Dyer gets his head in there. Dan Hayfield just about gets it away. Jordan Young and Papadopoulos go for it. Papadopoulos wins it easily. Then Jordan Young gets a tackle in, but he's just immediately closed down. Then Jordan Thomas tries to clear it and he forces Jordan Dyer into some last gasp defending, and Dyer eventually gets it cleared but only gives it away to goal scorer Court. That's going to come to foul just inside the box. He tries a shot, it hits Mark Worthington. Hammond comes out. Great decision, correct decision, just about so.
I need to see more from Hayfield in this game. He's been very good, I think, over the last month or two, but just it's not quite working. It's bypassing him at the moment in that central midfield. But obviously Maidstone have got Torquay where they want them now. Torquay have been the best team for a lot of this game, but now just a little bit rattled, Torquay feel. But need to keep doing what they were doing.
To be fair,
asking questions.
There's a diagonal ball from Jordan Young, but it's not enough to get past Sesse. However, Louis Dennis comes back and gets it. Dan Hayfield now to Dennis, now to back to Hayfield. Fulston on the left hand side, midway inside the Maidstone half, looking to try and get the ball in, but he comes back again to Dan Hayfield. Worthington makes himself available. Now he's got Jordan Dyer, Jordan Thomas and Jordan Young on the right hand side. Young comes inside, Thomas finds him, back to Thomas, tries to dink it forward, looking for a run a low Everton, but a really poor one from Thomas there, and it gives Colin a chance to break out, and now he finds Bramble on his left hand side, and now down the left hand side comes a completely unmarked Papadopoulos. He's up to the left edge of the box, he's got Hamblin support left side, forces him a little bit wide though. Maidstone took the sting out their own attack there a little bit in truth. Papadopoulos back to Corn, back out to Hamblin, just about keeps it in. Paul Watton claiming for a throw in, but it wasn't, and he plays it off low Everton, and then it's a throw in to Maidstone 15 yards from goal down the left hand side. Just over 25 gone here at Plainmoor. 1-0 to the visitors. Slough 2-0 up away to Hemel. Hornchurch 1-0 up at the moment. Throw in taken back to Hamblin, another good little player. Then Court, the goal scorer, with that fabulous free kick, but Jordan Young gets it cleared. Does try to find Louis Dennis, but Dennis can't keep control of it, and now here's Tango on the edge of the box, but Worthington does really well there and finds Jordan Young here. Good play by Worthington. Back to Jordan Thomas, and now Torquay United can have a think about what they're doing here. The crowd getting a little bit exasperated, but in truth Thomas would rather keep possession than go for a hopeful ball. I'm sure that's the right decision, and eventually it's played off Papadopoulos from Torquay in front of Paul Watton via Jordan Thomas. Have a throw in. 26 gone here at Plainmoor. Plymouth Argyle ahead, Torquay United behind. As the ball's played up, looking for Louis Dennis. Can he get in the back of him? No, he can't. Thought I heard the referee's whistle there, but I didn't. It's Torquay have a throw in, 15 yards inside their own half, down the right hand side in front of us here at Bristol's bench. Louis Dennis making some movement, not many other people are. Dan Hayfield needs to come short for this, and when he does, Thomas throws it back to Dyer, immediately back to Thomas. Maidstone happy to sit off a little bit here, and another really poor ball from Jordan Thomas. He's moaning about the movement in front of him, but
yeah, no one was showing for him.
Wasn't too difficult
behind Maidstone players, to be fair, but again, that's twice he's given it away.
Yeah, foul does well now. Papadopoulos has got it, he's heading towards the left edge of Torquay's box. He's coming into the box, one step over another, he tries a low shot, goes past the post. 27 gone here at Plainmoor. Torquay 0, Maidstone 1. Sam, that goal's rattled Torquay United, hasn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say this is a completely, absolutely crucial 5-10 minutes to Torquay, not to just do anything stupid, end up going 2-0 down, to start to build their confidence. You know, Maidstone can happily sit even further back now, but they press so well, really impressed. They don't leave gaps in their pressing either, they're really well structured, but Torquay just need to ignore that, move it from right to left, and does it do
Sonny
now.
Blue Low Everton does well, finds Dan Hayfield, his ball out to the right hand side, finds Jordan Thomas almost at the corner flag now. Jordan Young, I beg your pardon, he comes back to Jordan Thomas, chance for United to put the ball in the box. Thomas doesn't take it, goes back out to Young on the right hand side. He's going on the outside this time, can he get the ball in with the right foot? It's deflected, it will deflect easily into the arms of Nathan Harness, and Maidstone try to go quick, but Jordan Dyer's too wise for that, doesn't allow foul to get in behind him, and now another chance for Sam Dreher to build his short pass to Worthington is immediately returned to him. He's looking for movement, good movement there. Fulston up in support now. Dylan Morgan, he's fell out of the game a little bit. Morgan, here's his chance to get the ball into the box to Fulston. Now here's a chance in the box, it's going to break a Torquay. Yellow shot comes in! and Dylan Morgan with maximum composure from about 12 yards from a tight angle strokes it into the far corner, giving the keeper no chance. Excellent from Morgan. 5 for the season. Torquay United 1, Maidstone United 1.
Oh, that is absolutely crucial for Torquay United. I said over the next 5 minutes is to keep our heads, get back into the game. It was a nice little move. Kind of a bit sloppy from Maidstone. Well, the first time we've seen that in this game. The sort of cross to come in, it deflected nicely, perfectly for Dylan Morgan, and that is why Dylan Morgan, it's crucial we have a players with visibility, because most footballers will just whack that needlessly. He has placed it past the defender. The keeper can only stand and watch it, and that's such an intelligent finish. We saw his finish last week where he absolutely levered it top corner off the bar. This time he just placed it in the corner, making it look so easy. Such a simple finish, but I can tell you it was not. Torquay 1, Maidstone 1.
That was a really beautiful finish, Sam. As I said there, maximum composure from Morgan, especially at this level. As you rightly said, Sam, it's so easy just to lash out or hit and hope. But the ball, the ball broke for him. It was some decent play by Torquay. I think Fulson done well down the left-hand side there. But when the ball was sort of cleared away again, Morgan just looked at it. He could obviously see a gap that nobody else could. Just stroked it with the inside of his right foot into the far corner. Absolutely no chance whatsoever from Nathan Harness in the goal. And Torquay United are level, and in my opinion, they deserve to be at least so. Sam, would you agree with that?
I do agree with that. It's a really good game of football this for both teams, but yeah, Torquay don't deserve to be losing. But 2 very good moments of quality, and Torquay now, we need to, I'd say, go for the next 5-10 minutes.
Well, Fal does really well there to find Court, who was playing the number 9. Court's got a chance to pick that up. He's got space out there, but Worthington, in my opinion, I was a little bit critical of him last week. I'm being quite praiseworthy of him this week. Worthington, he's really shown his value to this team as the ball comes out. But Young and Hamblin go for it now. What's the referee going to do there? Jordan Young is going to pick up a yellow card. It was a real, I think we'll call it a meaty challenge, Sam, but
I thought it'd be the other way, I presumed. I don't know
I think I'll be honest, I think Hamblin's reactions helped the referee decide
I'll
there.
have to look at it again. I presume because Torquay are in possession, you think, the foul's going to be that. I was looking more at what was going on a bit behind that at the time. But I just would say so far, Worthington, best performance in a Torquay shirt so far.
Do you reckon?
To be fair,
to be fair, it's not exactly the highest of bar, but I think he's been really good today so far. I was critical of him a little bit post-game last week, Sam.
He was rushed by, he wasn't sharp.
Some of his passing was terrible, but his intelligence today has stood out. He's been in the right position at the right time, and he has recycled the ball well. The Torquay United fans
seem to have recovered very, very easily now.
They're all booing Hamblin there. I'll be honest, I'm not. I can kind of see where the referee's coming from there. If I'm brutally honest, Sam, it was but there wasn't any ill intent by anybody, of course. But doesn't really matter. Hornchurch, I beg your pardon, 1-0 up. Dover beaten Bath 1-0. Dorking have taken the lead at Hampton. Slough 2-0 up at Hemel. Tonbridge 1, Taunton 1, and still Worthing 0, Horsham 0, as we're about to get back underway here.
And a bit of another 5-10% of fight into this game though. It's proper fixture, proper battle now. When this sort of game as a fan you love, it can get really tribal within the game. Your team's going for it. You're playing a decent opposition as well from a Torquay's perspective. Maidstone, a very good squad. And this is a proper fixture. These are sort of games that I love in football. I love it more from my point of view if Torquay wins as well.
Don't need to persuade me too much either. It's as James Hammond free kick comes up, looking for the head of Dennis. It's cleared away by Maidstone, but only to Hayfield. Eventually Dennis tries to bring the ball down. He somehow finds his way through about 2 or 3 players, finds Jordan Thomas. Jordan Young, right edge of the box, but back to goal. He's now managed to turn. He's gone up against Hamblin, but he comes back to Thomas, but Thomas takes a second touch rather than putting the ball in the box. Here comes Young, he puts the ball in the box, looks ahead of Dennis, well cleared again there, this time by, I believe it was Fowler, but Torquay United are asking all the right questions, and Young tries to dink it through to Surrey Blue, Low Everton, and two number 24s up against each other there. Jordan Thomas gets it, but I think that's going to go a Maidstone way. 33 gone here at Plainmoor United 1, Maidstone 1, and it has been a pretty decent game, Sam, to be fair.
Yeah, it's been brilliant. Yeah, as I said a few times now, but 33 minutes in, I hope in the way my prediction of 1-1's not right, but yeah, both teams have gone for it from minute one. They've gone for it
there.
And in different ways as well. The mix of passing, long ball, counter-attacking, set pieces, both teams are adaptable. It's not just right, one's going to play possession, one's play long ball. It's nice to see both teams.
Play it Jordan, but he does for some reason. There was 2 offside Maidstone players there. Dyer having faith in his own ability as James Hammond dinks it up, looks for Jordan Young. He almost shoulders it inside there, but the Maidstone defender just skews a clearance. George Fowler there, not doing his team many favours, and he actually hit the ball back away eventually, and Torquay in front of the Maidstone bench after 34 minutes, have a throw in, which will be taken by Thomas. Again, very, very little movement from any Torquay player. Eventually Jordan Young comes back, finds Thomas, back to Young, but all tight on the touchline. United need to find somebody in space. Jordan Dyer's that option, comes over to Sam Dreyer. This is in his own half, back to Jordan Dyer. United seem more interested in building down the right hand side. Long ball,
slip.
Louis Dennis slips, it's only breaks to Sunday Blue. Low Everton, though he's in a little bit of space, brings the ball into Hayfield, but immediately Tanga goes to close him down. Maidstone 5 men across the middle when Torquay are attacking. There's a brilliant ball from Young looking for Dylan Morgan. His first touch was important. It wasn't that good, but Sessi just panics there and smashes it into the box. Absolutely.
He could have just taken a touch and got that down the line, See, done like someone in that pot side there, how much he's lashed it at the roof of it.
The throw-in's taken quickly. Low Everton to Fulston, back to goal scorer Dylan Morgan, who pirouettes and beats himself, but he still managed to keep control of it somehow.
It's that good.
And then a ball dinked forward isn't very good, and it will be eventually cleared there by Fowler in the back line. Maidstone pick it up. Foul. It's not offside. He's going to look to lob Hammond. He does look to lob Hammond. Is it going to go in? No, it's not. Torquay fuming about the offside decision there. I think the linesman got that right, Sam. A big chance for Maidstone, but foul, can't keep it on target.
I mean, if you had a few more games recently, obviously foul, I think Blassie would have scored that, because Hammond was, caught in no man's land, to be honest, because you're looking at that sort of long ball. I understand why he's there, of course, but Fowler before was just lift that over him, but for a Torquay perspective, it's a chance missed by Maidstone.
I think that's a huge chance for Maidstone, actually. Sam Fowl had to do better there.
It's a very even game.
Again, Maidstone trying to mop up at the back, get it clear. Tanga gets in front of Fulston. Fulston goes in, a referee, good referee. Well, I think Torquay thought that was a foul and stopped, and the referees let it go. Here's a chance for Maidstone, right edge of the box, come back inside. Here is Bramble, he gets out to the left hand side. Here's Hamblin getting the booze for the Jordan Young instant, but now to Papadopoulos going up against Jordan Thomas. Jordan Young doubles up on him, but that leaves Hamblin free on the left side. His low cross into the box, cleared away there by the retreating Dan Hayfield, but only as far as Papadopoulos. Back out to Hamblin, he's getting the cat calls from the fans. I'm not sure he'll know why, but Jordan Young goes back, and the ironic cheers is that Hamblin's needed to have committed a foul on Jordan Young. 8 minutes to go to half time, one cheer at Plainmoor.
I don't think that was a foul, but
neither did I.
But there we go, 1-1, about 10 minutes to go overall in this first half. It just hasn't stopped, has it? It's been full on as a Torquay waste.
I don't know.
It's a throw-in for
a throw-in, was it?
Yeah, Folsom was.
I thought he was given a free kick there. I was kind of trying to work that out, how he'd reached that conclusion, but Maidstone, as I said, I think will probably feel that they should have scored at least one more, but then again, Torquay may feel similar. One each here at Plainmoor. We're heading towards the closing stages of the first half. Torquay United will have a throw-in midway inside their own half down the left-hand side. Remember Torquay playing in their charity shirt, for want of a better expression, today, dedicated to the Rowcroft Foundation here in Torquay, a truly magnificent organisation and excellent stuff from the club. But here comes the throw in from Fulston. Dennis gets his head onto it. Sonny Blue Everton just about controls it, eventually does well. Now Morgan's got it, but excellent backtracking by Tiger. And the referee has given Torquay a free kick, Sam, and I think that's exceptionally harsh, but we'll happily take it. Do you think that was a foul?
No. I can see why it could be a foul, but I don't think it actually was. There wasn't enough of it. I think it's more...
Agreed.
It's a well-timed tackle in my opinion, and it's just Morgan's reaction probably has helped.
Knowing with that as well, Sam, but if Tanga was allowed to proceed there, it was going to be a 2 against 2 situation, albeit starting inside their own half. But it's going to be Jordan Young with a free kick about, I don't know, 45 yards from goal. He's not going to shoot. I highly doubt he is. It's going to be dinked up to the edge of the box. Maidstone have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 along the edge of their box. Here comes Jordan Young's diagonal ball, looking for Dan Hayfield. Good defending there, to be fair, by, I think that was Corn back there, who truthfully shouldn't really be out jumping Dan Hayfield, but he did. Beg your pardon, it's Hamblin, is it? And it's now a throw into Torquay down the right hand side. But again, Torquay's movement from throw-ins is pretty poor at the moment, to be honest, Sam, unless they're doing something that I can't suss out, which is equally likely, to be fair. But Jordan Thomas gets a little bit lucky there. Jordan Young now got it midway inside the half. He's got Dylan Morgan out there on the left hand side. Fulston bombs up to give him support. Fulston is used and comes across, up goes ahead. Just a good header there, just about cleared from the back post. I think I can't see who headed that. Was it Dennis? But here comes Jordan Thomas down the right hand side again, looking for movement, comes inside looking for Young, but Bramble does well there, and now Maidstone can hit Torquay United on the break. Good tracking back there by Jordan Thomas to slow it down. Dan Hayfield, really good tackle by Dan Hayfield. Now here comes the impressive Dylan Morgan rampaging forward. He plays at the left looking for Dennis. He steps inside. That's surely a penalty. No, it's not. Well, no complaints either from anybody, Sam. From our angle, that looked like Dennis nipped the ball past Fowler there and was brought down, but I've obviously seen perhaps something I wanted to see rather than what actually happened, as Worthington heads it forward and Hamblin will eventually get it clear. It really is non-stop stuff here at Plainmoor. Fowl picks up the knockdown from court. He's got Papadopoulos on the left hand side. Dan Hayfield goes to close Fowl down, but it's out to the left hand side to Papadopoulos. Jordan Thomas dinks it back inside. Fowl makes a good run, low ball across, just about cleared by Torquay United, and Tanga will pick that, I beg your pardon, Sesse picks up and finds Tanga on the right hand side. His low ball looks for Tanga, can Hayfield close him down? Down he goes there, I think, sorry, Sesse is in the box. Well, Sam, firstly, it's a goal kick to Torquay, I think.
Yeah, it's
well, what we're going to see here, Sesse has really reacted and he's pushed Sam Gray out of the crowd, and there's now an absolute melee. James Hammond suggesting he's been on the receiving end of a punch. They're all over on the right edge of the box.
Something's happened over there. Proper footballist.
Well, James Hammond, it looks like the linesman's telling James Hammond he's seen that. I can't say for definite. Sesse is definitely the first one involved.
He's reacted over there because he slipped and then something's happened. They've had an argument. Dre's gone falling over.
Well, he was clearly pushed by Sesse. I did see that one.
They are making a meal of it.
In the melee, I didn't see it, but the referee, it looks like it's going to be a yellow card he's going to pull out.
Oh, it's red.
It's a red card, and Sesse will walk. Now let's see if he's the only one, Sam, because I think Sesse's got that for the foul on Greer. I wonder if Tanga is going to get one as well.
Still kicking off.
Foul going over. Yeah, there's something else going on here. Sesse has definitely been sent off. The full-back, is a referee going to dish out another card here? I think he has put the red away. It's hard to see from here, Sam.
I just don't understand why on earth Maidstone player's done that to his teammates.
Right, the referee's going to call another one of them over. This time it's corner. Is this a captain's chat?
Captain's chat. But I don't understand what he's done. He slipped, and then obviously it's been a little bit of afterwards. It's a goal kick. There's just no need for it.
I think hard to tell, Sam. I think the linesman's trying to get the referee's attention here. He's calling him over. I don't think this is finished. Is that a yellow card for Dreyer? What is that for?
For being pushed, I guess. I don't know.
Foul, absolutely fuming. I'm going to be honest, I think Tanga's a little bit lucky there as well, Sam. I've no idea what Dreyer sent off for, but I do guarantee that after 42 minutes, a red card for David Sesay has seized the visitors down to 10 men.
Well, that's going to change from a neutral point of view. We're a bit gutted with that because obviously it's been a fantastic game so far. And let's be honest, 10 men doesn't always change everything. It just means that if you work a bit harder, you lose a little bit of the attacking side of it. But they've still got enough up there, and obviously, and they'll be well structured. So Torquay can't be complacent, think, oh, it's going to walk in the park at all now. But that was just ridiculous. It was, well, they slipped, and something's clearly been said or something's happened.
Well, I think Sesay, I think he deserves it, Sam. From what I've seen,
ridiculous.
Dreyer got up, Hammond reacted. He clearly two hands right into your chest. The ball dinked over the top. Can Jordan Young pick that up in the box? I think he is going to keep that in. Yes, he is. Looking for Thomas behind him, but he leaves it pass and allows Tanga, I think, is all the way over there, but he clears it only as far as Dyer. The other thing, Sam, is Torquay United's two centre backs are now on yellow cards. As Torquay trying to come forward, Jordan Thomas will try and work out how Maidstone have. But it looks like Tanga's went into the almost left back position for something. I think he's come all the way over, certainly a left side. Yep, Tanga's come over.
But this wasn't just from then. It started at the start of the game when he took out, like, legally Falston, and then there was a bit of an after from there. You know, he's clearly been really charged with adrenaline. He just hasn't managed his emotions today at all, from what we've seen.
Yep, here comes Thomas. He's got Jordan Young. Tanga and Papadopoulos have switched sides. Actually, that's a good dink ball in. Good first time control by Dennis. Drags it back in the box, dinks it in, looking for somebody to back post. Can't find Morgan. We've got 45 seconds to go. Well, it'll be more after that. But Sam, going back to that instant, I can only say what I've seen. If you've seen something different, feel free to correct me. The ball was cleared a little bit. Sesay didn't appreciate something that was done. He then came in the 6-yard box, both hands on his chest, a forceful push on Dreyer. He's put him to the ground. He's received the red card. It then went onto the left edge of the box. From there, I actually thought Tanga was a little bit naughty, but I will stand to be corrected, and I'm not convinced that foul wasn't involved. James Hammond claims somebody's given him a slap as well. I can't say I've seen that, but I think to book Dreyer, I don't know what he's booked Dreyer for, because obviously we can't hear what's going on. But here we go, it's going to be 4 additional minutes here at Plainmoor. Just a reminder to anybody listening after the wrestling, the score is still Torquay United 1, Maidstone United 1, but Torquay United have now got a man advantage as Dreyer picks the ball up, foul, throws himself to the ground. You're not getting it for that. Here comes Jordan Thomas, I beg your pardon, out the right hand side. Jordan Young comes back inside, Low Everton exchange passes with him back to excuse me, Matt Worthington. Worthington dinks it across, looking for the support and Dreyer. He's got Morgan on the left hand touchline. Fulson already up there in support. Morgan's going to, no, he's not tried with the right foot, he put it in. He's only got Low Everton to aim for. Good decision in truth by Morgan. He now finds the ball more on the left edge of the box, drags it back, and the linesman has deemed it. And
let's not forget what happened at Maidstone, the second game of the season, that injury to Low Everton as well, from Gilbert, who is on the bench of Maidstone today. You know, there's going to be that feist between the two teams. You know, Torquay, I think, have managed it brilliantly. Obviously, you look at it and go, you know, you've seen these sort of games. You know, I'll be worried from a Torquay's perspective it's going to end up 10v10 if I'm honest, the way it's going at the moment. But Torquay just need to keep their heads, tire out Maidstone as well. Maidstone are the ones losing their heads at the moment, but I think Maidstone will be quite relieved to take this to 1-1 at half time, have a proper restructure. Torquay just give him everything for the last 5 minutes of stoppage time here. Oh, it's nice tackles flying in everywhere at the moment, but Maidstone have come out with it here.
They have, and here comes Tanga heading towards it in the box of Torquay's left hand side, left edge of the box, sorry, but Jordan Young and Thomas both close him down. He has got Hamblin behind him, but good cover in there and good working back again by, well, both Jordans, but particularly Jordan Young coming back from his right wing position.
Seriously playing it in the corner, or is he trying to win?
Well, the referee just letting nothing go, and that's really poor from Jordan Thomas. Gives it away to Court. We already know what he can do. It comes back to Corn. He's got support on the right hand side. It's one of the centre halves up support. He comes inside, he tries a shot. Who's it going to break? A Maidstone way. It does. Good save by James Hammond. And again, now a push there. I'm not entirely sure who took that shot there.
Maidstone had to score that.
I think that was Court again with a shot actually, but Hammond, yeah, he did have to score. Now out to the right hand side, fair play to Maidstone, they're getting players forward, one of the centre halves.
They're not making it look like 11v10 at all. I thought this would be the case. They're too well set up for that.
Yeah, Hamblin comes back inside to his centre half, Fowler. I think the other one, I think it was Foran that was up in support there, but now Dylan Morgan's got the ball. We've got a minute 20 to go to half time. He's running to the left edge of the box, one step over, then another low ball attempted. Torquay United have a corner as we head to the final minute here of the first half.
That was huge. It just ricocheted, very similar to like Torquay's first goal actually, and it was a great chance for them. Maidstone, he hit it quite central. Hammond was going to the different side. It's fantastic save of his foot. I thought for all the while that Maidstone were going to score that, to be honest, but
I think it was caught with a shot, Sam, but
I
possibly didn't connect with it too well. But now Sonny blew low Everton in the final minute of the first half, additional time, right-footed corner. It goes in, going to test the keeper. The keeper doesn't do much with it. It will be another corner kick there. That was a good one there, but Torquay only really had, I think, is it Worthington up there? Who is it? Can't see. Is it Hayfield? Dyer, I beg your pardon. I'll go through the whole team in a minute. Dyer coming forward. It's a shorter one this time to Jordan Young. Torquay need to put the ball in the box. I'm not sure a short corner it is, but Louis Dennis now in a little bit of space. Is he going to try a shot from distance? He does brilliantly. Really blocked down there by goal scorer Court.
Maidstone are too well set up to try and do a corner routine. They just pressed us, and it's an absolute waste.
Yeah, and I think Maidstone are going to see the half out. United have a throw in midway inside their half. 10 seconds to go. If United get an attack, the referee won't put the whistle with his lips, but they need to take this one quicker. He will. Throwing it back now. If Torquay don't put this in, we'll reach half time. Here comes Dyer, and that's really foolish from Torquay. The referee won't stop it if we're going forward, but as it happens, we have reached half time. It's been another action packed 45 minutes here at Plainmoor. At least the fans are getting their money's worth, and at half time it's Torquay United 1, 10-man Maidstone United 1. Sam, I ask you that you and my colleagues the same question every week. Get your Paul Wharton half time hat on. What's he saying to the team?
Keep going, keep your heads, keep, just playing how we're playing, to be honest with you. It's going to be feisty, don't get drawn into that sort of side of it. Just keep trying to work their keeper. Don't be, get complacent in the fact we're playing 10 men, because they will be set up and they will be working hard. It just means they have a little bit less up front. So, and we've already seen since the sending off that's not going to be any less of a threat. So, fixture. I hope it doesn't just pan out and then sort of Maidstone cover sets up and keep it a 1-1 draw, because this has been one of the most entertaining fixtures I've seen in a long time at Plainmoor so far.
It has, Sam. Actually, I said it's been an action-packed first half. There's been chances for both sides. There's been goals from both sides. There's been controversy, I beg your pardon, certainly from a Maidstone point of view. They will be playing the whole of the second half with only 10 men. Can Torquay United take advantage of it? Full second half coming up. Join us for that at half-time at Plainmoor. Torquay United 1, Maidstone United 1.
When I first met Dave, we were inseparable. I loved the way he talked to me. He made me feel so special. But now, I think he spends more time on his phone.
Hey, smart speaker.
Hold on, did he just say my name? Yes, Dave, I'm listening.
Play BBC Radio Devon.
Oh, Dave, I knew you still loved me. Playing BBC Radio Devon.
Thanks for listening to BBC Radio Devon on your smart speaker. Good to have you with us.
Just say, play BBC Radio Devon.
Love it.
BBC Radio Devon.
Sport.
With James Vickery.
Right, half-time in our football matches that we're bringing you commentaries on this afternoon. Let's go around the grounds and find out a bit more detail on the scorelines then. Plymouth Argyle away against Peterborough United. Let's find out a bit more about this one from Michael McCann.
A deserved half-time lead for Plymouth Argyle against the form team in the division, thanks to Arabin Peppel's goal. A simple tap-in for him after Laurent Talai had won the ball off Tom O'Connor from the kind of ball forward that other strikers might have considered to be a lost cause. But Talai chases everything but got his reward here, and Peppel, who was the hero with that late winner in midweek against Bristol Rovers in the trophy, popped up again. Peppel had another couple of good chances with a glancing header and then a half volley, but couldn't hit the target with either. Argyle looking defensively solid in their 4-4-2, but did have to absorb a little bit more pressure as that first half went on. But they held out for the whistle and are halfway to making it 7 games unbeaten away in all competitions, with a win that could take them as high as 12th in the table. Half-time here, Peterborough United 0, Plymouth Argyle 1.
Thank you very much, Michael. Let's go to St James Park next. Goalless in this one, but Exeter City with a couple of really good opportunities to have their noses in front. Alan Richardson.
Yeah, City could and should be ahead in this one, and I'm not really quite sure how they're not. Reece Cole going round the reserve goalkeeper. Tay Ashby-Hammond making his first appearance of the season for Stevenage. Took him round him, and from just inside the penalty area, didn't put enough pace on his shot and allowed the defender to get back and comfortably clear away from the goal line. And then 10 minutes or so later, a mistake at the back from James Wilding absolutely presented it to Cole. Ashby-Hammond came across to meet him and made it difficult for him to get his shot away, but with Ashby-Hammond hopelessly out of his area, or out of his goal area as it were, the shooting chance then fell to Wareham. That was charged down as well, and somehow Stevenage survived that one as well. Stevenage's best chance, actually, maybe fitting with the game, was also gifted to them as well. A bizarre clearance out from Woodhouse hit Sweeney, and the ball was passed on to Jamie Reid, who ran through on goal, but his shot was well saved by the goalkeeper Joe Whitworth. City have had 3 penalty shouts in there as well, of increasing veracity. The first one probably wasn't in a bizarre part of the goal area. The second one was probably just outside, but it was not given even as a free kick. But the third one, well, I'd like to see another look at that one. Reece Cole certainly seemed to have been fouled inside the box in a good shooting position, but the referee, nothing if not consistent, waved that one away as well. Half-time here at St James Park then. It's Exeter City 0, Stevenage 0.
Thank you very much, Alan Richardson at SJP. Let's go to Plainmoor then. Torquay United against Maidstone. What's going on in this one, Paul Mulhern?
Well, what's going on, James, is that myself and Sam have become multi-sports commentators today, as I'll get to in a minute. It's been a really entertaining game here. There's a lot of controversy, a lot of good action from both sides. 4 minutes gone, Maidstone break away in Torquay with a 3-on-1, but Papadopoulos messes it up to let Torquay off. Sonny Blue Low Everton after 15 had a decent chance for Torquay, but couldn't keep his shot down. Jordan Young break. A minute later found him from a tight angle, but he couldn't keep his shot on target. However, after 22 minutes the game took a big turn. Jordan Dyer picked up a yellow card for a foul, and from 27 yards a brilliant free kick by Riley Court right into the top corner gave James Hammond no chance to put the visitors up, and we thought we've seen this before. Fair play to Torquay, they stuck at it, and after 29 minutes a fantastic finish by Dylan Morgan as Jay Fulton was involved in breaking down the left hand side. The ball broke to Dylan Morgan about 12 yards from goal from a tight angle, and he stroked a beautiful shot with his right foot low across the keeper into the far corner. No chance for the keeper, 1 each. However, a couple of yellow cards for either side was then outdone by an instant 3 minutes from time for half time. James in the box, the ball broke. James Hammond got his hand on it. The fullback David Sesse then decided to do a two-handed violent push on Sam Dreher, who went to the ground. That then sparked shall we say, a bit of a battle between the two of them. We were treated not just as football but boxing and wrestling all in the 1 minute. The incident went over the right hand side. James Hammond went to intervene. He went down as if he's been punched, and about 8 players were involved in it. The outcome of it was that Sesse seen a red card. From our angle, James, I think Maidstone are lucky he was the only one that did, but they will now need to play the end of the game with 10 men, so hopefully both teams will stick to the football in the second half. James, it's been a cracker here at Plainmoor. Half time is Torquay 1, Maidstone 1.
Thank you, Paul. So that's what's been going on in National League South this afternoon, and we'll be back with second half commentaries to come very soon here on BBC Radio Devon. Let's go to the FA Vars next. The fourth round, last 32. Barnstable equalling their furthest ever stage of this competition. Let's get a half-time report then from Mill Road from Peter Smith.
That's half-time at Barnstable Town with the score in this FA Vase fourth round tie is Barnstable Town 0, AFC Stoneham 1. Good cup tie on a heavy pitch. Barnstable started the better with 2 early chances for Josh Parry, but Stoneham adjusted to the conditions, had lots of possession going forward. But the Barnstable back five were comfortable with that and quick to the break, Parry in particular causing Stoneham's defence many problems. Oscar Knight and Gabby Rogers also went close, Callum Lee making some good saves for the visitors. But on 36 minutes, Stoneham took the lead for a Jake Thompson penalty, and they thought they had a second right on half-time from close range, but the header was ruled to be offside. Just about deserved the lead for the visitors, but Barnstable not out of it by any means, because when they break, they are causing problems. Barnstable Town 0, AFC Stoneham 1.
OK, thank you very much, Pete Smith. Let's just nip over the road then in Barnstable. From football to rugby we go. From Mill Road to Pottington Road. Barnstable against Taunton Titans in National League 2 West. Half-time report, or latest report, I should say, from Matt Bamsey.
Yeah, it's finished here, James. It's too late. Taunton tries have inflicted a first home defeat on high-flying Barnstable at Pottingham Road. Trailing 17-10 at the break, Barnstable came storming back in the second half, thanks to 2 tries from Cameron Grizzle-Johnson to lead 24-17. But in the last 2 minutes, Taunton touched down twice to grab the win and leave Barnstable's slim title hopes under threat. Taunton got the scores underway in the first half with a try by Scott Gibson. Barnstable then hit back when Ben Parsons muscled his way over following a sustained spell of pressure. But Taunton regained the initiative with their second try of the game as Ratu Vikatali made headway down the left and touched over towards the corner. Barnstable grabbed a lifeline on the stroke of half-time as Brandon Moore went over after the home side were camped on the Taunton line. The conversion was missed. And then Cameron Grizzles-Johnson kick along the ground, holding up just in time for him to touch down, put Taunton back in this one. As Taunton piled on the pressure to get their noses in front again, Cameron Grizzle-Johnson made a burst from deep inside his own half to score his second try of the match. But those 2 late Taunton tries have cost Barnstable dear. It's finished Barnstable 24, Taunton 31.
Thank you very much, Matt. Intriguing game of rugby there, and we'll have much more reaction for you coming up after 5 o'clock to that one tonight. OK, let's have a look at what's going on in the football scores. In the Premier League, if you missed it earlier today, Manchester United 2, Manchester City 0. Chelsea 1, Brentford 0 half-time. Leeds against Fulham is goalless. Liverpool 1-0 up against Burnley. Sunderland 1, Crystal Palace 1, and Spurs 0, West Ham 1. Right, off we go then in the Championship. Half-time scores. Only 2 games with goals in the 3 o'clock matches. Southampton 0, Hull 2, and Wrexham 1, Norwich City 1. League 1, Barnsley 1, Blackpool 0, AFC Wimbledon 0, Doncaster Rovers 0, Burton 1, Huddersfield 1. City against Stevenage is goalless. Leyton Orient 1, Reading 0, Luton 2, Lincoln 2, Mansfield 0, Port Vale 0, Northampton 1, Wycombe Wanderers 1, Plymouth Argyle 1-0 up away against Peterborough, and Stockport 1, Rotherham 1. League 2 scorelines then for you at the break. Accrington 0, Milton Keynes Dons 2, Bristol Rovers 0, Colchester United 0. Crawley against Notts County is goalless. It's Crewe 3, Barrow 1. Fleetwood 0, Cambridge 1. Gillingham 1, Newport County 1. Grimsby against Barnet, no goals there at Blundell Park. Oldham 1, Cheltenham 1. Shrewsbury against Harrogate is goalless. And Swindon 1, Salford 2. National League South at the break. Chelmsford 0, Weston-super-Mare 0, Chippenham 0, Ebbsfleet 2. Dagenham against Salisbury, no goals there. Dover 1, Bath City 0, Farnborough 0, Chesham 1, Hampton 0, Dorking 2, Hemel Hempstead 0, Slough 3, Hornchurch 2, Eastbourne Borough 0, Maidenhead against Enfield is goalless. Tunbridge 1, AFC Totton 1. Torquay 1, Maidstone 1 as we know. and Worthing 0, Horsham 0. Those are your scorelines then at the break on BBC Radio Devon, and we'll be back with second half commentaries for you next.
My Sunday morning radio show is a smorgasbord of good things. The helpings of inspiration are massive. We've gone large on stories from the great outdoors, including supersized servings of planting tips and practical advice. There's even a plate full of delicious seasonal recipes, all served up with the secret sauce of good cheer and humour. So join me, Toby Buckland, every Sunday morning, BBC Radio Devon from 10 a.m.
Great stuff. Toby having a little bit of a lie down in the veg patch tomorrow, because it's Matt Woodley with you from 10 o'clock tomorrow morning here on BBC Radio Devon. Right, let's take you back to your second half commentaries. And if you're listening for Torquay United against Maidstone, this one is live for you on BBC Sounds and the BBC Sport website. We can take you back to Plainmoor with Sam Swan and Paul Mulhern.
Thank you so much, James. Neither team back out here for the second half. Hopefully they're not having a fight in the dressing rooms as well. It was a controversial end to the first half. So just a reminder, if anybody's just joined us, Torquay United 1, Maidstone United 1 as a score. It's been a really good game. Both sides playing pretty well at times. I think Maidstone will feel they should have scored another goal at least, but Torquay United certainly had longer spells in the first half when they were doing pretty well as well. The score was opened by a superb free kick after 22 minutes by Riley Court from 27 yards as Maidstone come back out, giving James Hammond no chance, but a brilliant finish by Dylan Morgan for his 5th of the season. Third top scorer for Torquay this season, despite missing a fair chunk of it with injury. Brought the home team level, but of course after 42 minutes we've seen an incident in the box and on the edge of the box where quite a few players got involved with each other. It ended up with David Sessie picking up a red card. I've been looking at some of the half-time reactions. It seems some people on the pop side think Sam Dreher was a little bit fortunate not to follow him down the tunnel with a red card. They did pick up a yellow. I can't say I know what that was for. I thought Dreher was a victim, but I also thought that Tanga and possibly Fowl should have been at least booked as well, but from our distance it's hard to tell. It doesn't look like Maidstone have made any changes that I can see, Sam. I can't see any different numbers as Torquay United come back out. So before we get underway in the second half, Sam, obviously Paul obviously hope for the 3 points, but is that a case of Torquay go for it, or is it sort of keep the composure and it was shown already?
They've just got to keep the composure, make sure they just keep plugging away, and then maybe the final 10-15 minutes just really go for it, I guess. But for minute one, just let them know, just play like we're playing 11. Honestly, Maidstone are still going to be very dangerous as Alakobi gets his fans going. They're not out of this game at all. It's 1-1. They might have a little bit less going forward, but they're still going to be a threat. You see the whole red card thing doesn't actually make as much difference if you're well set up. I was thinking you have to work a bit harder.
Fair point. It is going to be Torquay United who was shooting from right to left as we look at it. I've seen some pictures. Yeah, well, there's Sessie. That's what he was. That was a punch on Hammond, is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was a push on Dreher. So there is a photograph appeared online. Thank you for that, Sam. That's one of the joys of modern social media. We can't see things, but that looks like Sessie's sort of trying to turn into Alexander Usyk there actually with that one. But he's definitely seen a red card, as I said. Oh, well, we've not got underway. What the referee blew there, Sonny Blue Low Everton United tackle from right to left in the charity Rowcroft shirt, which is a kind of very, very light blue. Maidstone in their normal home kit of orange tops, black shorts. They are still playing 4 at the back. I think they're just going off 4-3-2. They're going now. Riley Court looks like he's going to join Fowl as much as possible, as Torquay United have keeping possession already. Dan Hayfield, he's got Fulston in front of him. I thought Fulston had an armband on there. Sorry, it was Dreher, that's why. As Dan Hayfield plays a long diagonal ball, but it's in between Jordan Young and Jordan Thomas. Hayfield looking at Jordan Thomas as if to say, why weren't you further up? But I think, Dan, you need to take that one on your own shoulders there, mate. That was a wildly overhit pass. Torquay United 1, Maidstone United 1. Goal kick it is to Maidstone at the start of this second half. Just looking for Ebbsfleet sneaking back into contention. 2-0 up at Chippenham. Dover 1, Bath 0, Chesham will head at Farnder, Dorking 2-0 up at Hampton, Slough 3-0 up at Hemel, Hornchurch 2, Eastbourne 0. And Worthing 0, Horsham 0 are all late scores. That's the teams mostly in and about where Torquay are. As a long ball is cleared by the head of Dyer, but it comes back up. Foul does well. Tanga and Cork trying to link up there, but they don't. Louis Dennis gets in, just puts his body in front of Foran and does enough to win Torquay possession back, which Dan Hayfield recycles to Jordan Thomas, who then tries to be a little bit intricate and looking for Jordan Thomas. Hamlin does just let that run out. It'll be another goal kick. Again, perhaps the easier ball would have been a better option there, Sam, but easy to say from here.
Totally agree. Yeah, interesting to see how both teams sort of set up. I think Fowl will be quite a lonely sort of. Yeah, I think he's playing up on his own at the moment. He will be lonely, I think, but he is more than capable of causing issues. Just looking, so Papadopoulos on the right, sort of play. I think it'd be an interesting battle. One of a striker, any Foul, if he gets up to the sharpness, then he'll be such a good player for Maidstone.
That's a good ball this time. Young will keep this in. I think it's forced him into the right hand, almost corner. Jordan Thomas comes up in support. He finds him right edge of the box. Back at Jordan Young, who is onside the corner of the linesman. Then Worthington and Young exchange passes, but United take the impetus out this attack a bit. Almost everybody bar foul. Everybody bar foul back for Maidstone. Young digs it in. He finds Jordan Thomas. That comes back at Worthington. I'm not sure what Jordan Thomas was doing there. He found space in the box, and here comes Court on the break. Foul trying to get up there. Papadopoulos on this side does get up there. Dreyer needs to be careful. Papadopoulos into the right edge of the box. Dreyer stays on his feet, to be fair. Sensible defending by Dreyer, forces him back to the advancing Fowler coming out from centre back. He comes back to Bramble and then finds Foran just inside his own half. A long diagonal ball, looks for Tanga. Linesman not given offside despite Jordan Thomas's claim. Tanga does get the ball into the back post. Jay Filson will knock it behind. Corner kick for the visitors. Decent breakaway again. Maidstone clearly not settling for a point, Sam.
No, it's an interesting battle there. Completely. Really good defending by Sam Dreyer there, just to hold him up on a decent counter attack. And it was a really nice move for Torquay. I mean, Jordan Thomas found himself in like a striker position. He just went to lay it off to Worthington, but it just didn't quite fall right. Went past Worthington, and again that left Torquay vulnerable to a counter.
It's going to be the right foot of Riley Court to take the corner. We don't need to ask what he can do with that foot. We've seen a wonderful strike from him earlier. Here comes a corner, up goes it heads. I think it's Jordan Dyer gets it away. Sonny Blow, Everton gets it further forward, and Jordan Young picks the ball up, dinks it back at Hayfield. Just good play by Young. Hayfield's ball trying to expose Tanga in the back line there. He was the furthest back. If United can do this quickly, that's decent from Worthington, looking for Everton, but fair play to Tanga. He's going to try and let that out. He then slips down, doesn't hit it with his hand. He deserved the luck there, I think, Sam. He slipped and the ball hit him and stayed in, but he didn't let it put him off. But Torquay will have Maidstone penned in to an extent.
Morgan pressed really well once Tanga got the ball as well, so it is a Maidstone throw, but Torquay pressing in well.
Eventually it will be a Maidstone throw, I think, if we were being quite honest there, Sam, would be a more accurate description. It will eventually come. Papadopoulos and Fowl looking to be the targets. Misses out Fowl. Worthington gets on it. Now he's got it on the left hand side. Worthington trying to dink by Papadopoulos, but he's a little bit too wise. And the referee gives a throw in to Torquay United, which Jay Fulson will take 25 yards from goal, comes back to Dreyer. He comes to Jordan Dyer just inside his own half, gives it to Jordan Thomas. But again, as Sam's alluded to frequently today, Maidstone's organisation off the ball is pretty impressive. As the long ball comes, it's Papadopoulos' head, it's going to break to low Everton. Now he finds Fulson on the edge of the box. Can Fulson find a shot? He comes back to Morgan. Can he find a shot? He comes back to Hayfield. Can he find a shot? He does. It's blocked.
By Maidstone. They are really well set up. I thought Fulson could have had a go there.
Yeah, so did I. On his left foot as well. So
he's got it in his locker.
Yeah, Bramble it was there with the excellent block, but Maidstone certainly penned into their own half at the moment. But I think that's not through choice, to be fair to them, as a ball comes over and finds Morgan left edge of the box. One step over, comes in the right foot, he tries a shot, well blocked here by Papadopoulos. Morgan heads it, can it break a Torquay way? No, it can't. And eventually Dreyer picks it up. Now Worthington back over to Jordan Dyer. Torquay United really putting the visitors into the sword here at the moment. Here comes Louis Dennis back to Jordan Young. Jordan Young digs it into Jordan Thomas. Can he get the cross in with his right foot? He chooses not to, comes back the way instead. puts it out to the right hand side. It's a low ball into the box, flicked on there, I think by low Everton, but it doesn't hit a Maidstone player. It just goes wide. 51 just overgone here at Plainmoor United, 1 Maidstone 0, but Torquay's certainly asking questions at the beginning of this half, Sam.
Yeah, they're making use of the man advantage there. Maidstone just can't quite press as a unit, press aggressively, with Foul being a lonely figure. That was the word I was looking for earlier, up front. So that's where Torquay really will have a little bit more time and ideas maybe when we're on the ball, but yeah, we had them when they wanted to, but they're so well set up, and good imagination by, I think, Overton. There's a good flick on by Foul.
Actually, ball breaks to him just in the Torquay box. He tries a low shot, almost tries to catch James Hammond out, but Hammond gets across and sees it just going past the post. But again, Maidstone showing that they are anywhere near but done with us.
It's going to be a counter-attack game now, I think, for Maidstone, really, which are more than capable of Fowler's really holding the ball up well.
Yeah, they've done it with 11 men, Sam, so it's certainly something that they're used to attempting, at least.
Yeah.
As I said, I know we talk about the jinx and whatever, Sam, but let's not be well, not that you have been or I have been, but they're a good side as well. They've always been a good side for a few years at this level, and the one above to an extent as well. As I said to somebody the other day, they're a top half NLS, bottom half National League team, aren't they? There's not like they're some piddly little club that have just got lucky or anything, but
Hayfield's really grown into this game. I was a bit concerned the first 20 minutes.
Here comes straight up, he finds Fulston on the left hand side. Can he get the ball in with the right foot? He does. It hits low Everton. Is that going to break a Torquay way? Louis Dennis slips in the box a little bit. I don't think he was going to get it, I know. And then Dyer finds Worthington back there supporting Worthington, looking for movement in front of him, comes back inside to Dreyer. Now here's Fulston, and this is where Torquay are playing well. Paul Watton's instructions telling him to stretch and get good ball, looking for the run of Low Everton in the box. Low Everton comes back inside, but he puts it between Dennis and Morgan. And again, here comes Riley Court now. Foul, a chance for them to break. Bramble comes up in support. Riley Court brought down, but Torquay win it back. Louis Dennis now drop him in this deeper position. I'm not sure that's ideal from a Torquay perspective, in truth.
No, but Low Everton, he's really finding the pockets on a number 10 role.
Now the big ball forward. Can Morgan bring that down with the right foot? Yes, he can. First touch is good, second touch is good. Goes by his man, left foot attempt at cross. He's going to get back on the end of it. He dinks it in. Up goes the head. Can it break to Hayfield? He tries a shot. It's blocked again and cleared out for a throw in.
Oh, it's ramping up, isn't it? Hayfield did it right there. He kept it down. It was going to have to take a couple of deflections, I think, so maybe keep on. Oh,
there's a silly throw in there, and John Thomas is giving that away, and now Foul is 1-on-1 with Dreyer. He's got support in the middle.
Oh, wow, they've messed that up.
Well, they messed it up big time, Sam, as you said.
Catastrophic plays there. Thomas.
Look at Ella Kobe standing there with his arms stretched out, saying, what are you doing?
Foul's just 2 versus 1, and he just messed the pass up. I didn't quite see who intercepted it. Was it Hayfield? Brilliant tracking back, whoever it was.
There's another long ball of Jordan Young, but excellent by Hamblin there.
Pinball.
Absolutely. Now it's out to Tanga now on that left hand side, back inside to Bramble. A quietly efficient game for him, or he's actually becoming more and more into it. Bramble, he's been a little bit further forward, ironically, after the red card rather than deeper, and he picks possession up just inside his own half. Corn comes back to Papadopoulos on the right hand side, back to Fowler, who clears it up, and Sonny Blue Low Everton tries to chest it down, looking for Dan Hayfield there, but eventually Dylan Morgan brings down, some corn. Maidstone have a throw in. 55 almost gone here at Plainmoor on BBC Radio Devon Sport. I'm Paul Mulhelm, joined today from the Torquay Talk website and YouTube channel, Sam Swan. We're watching a good game, Sam, aren't we?
We are. It's been a battle from the moment the game started. Both teams going for it. Both teams just, it's just been fantastic. This is what I call proper jaw in football.
Well, Torquay, I think, are about to make a sub. Yeah, as Kenny, I could see the fourth official had paperwork there, but I didn't know what team. Long ball forward, Dreyer, header isn't overly convincing, headed back. That's a good header there by Dyer, over to Fulston, the left back position. He completes the clearance. Louis Dennis does get his head on the end of it.
It's going to be the main man, Cody.
Well, I kind of wondered 11 against 11 if Cody was not a better option, but a good option. Well, obviously a good option, you know what I mean, though, that the way the game was playing out.
Though would be Dennis or
Foul goes in there. Now that's a high foot. Now, to be fair, it was a high foot by Foul, but a low head by Fulston, and it is indeed going to be Cody Cook who's coming off. Sam, do you think? Surely not Louis Dennis. Is it going to be?
It would be like for like, or Worthington or something.
Well, maybe Hayfield, and then everybody's 26, Jordan Thomas.
Yeah, he has had a bit of a...
He's not been at his best today, but that's a really...
Worthington into right back, I don't know. Or are we just going to go back three?
I think it is. No, I think it is Worthington to right back.
Yeah.
We'll try and work that out for you in a minute.
Okay, Worthington right back. Low Everton's gone into central midfield.
Yeah, Low Everton's come
back.
deeper. Yeah. Worthington right back. Well, okay.
I thought Worthington was been the best player in the central midfield, but we've got to go for it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, no, that's sensible.
Paul's down there for a reason, and we're not, Sam. But let's hope it works out.
And it means that we can have Low Everton's ball carrying skills from a low level, which is going to be needed to break down this more defensive, naturally team.
For those listening at home, it looks like Worthington right back, Sonny Blue, Low Everton takes his place beside Dan Hayfield. Louis Dennis drops into number 10. Cody Cook goes into number 9, and here comes Low Everton heading towards the edge of the box. Plays it to Worthington, low one across. Cody Cook just couldn't get a toe on it. I think he accidentally stood on the keeper there.
What's a ball by Worthington? If that had gone in, if Coke would have been the biggest tactical genius in Liverpool one's career so far, because the ball there from Low Everton bringing it out, he's not been pressed at all by Maidstone, which is quite rare, and Worthington's putting the most delicious ball into the box across the ground, and Cook just can't quite go on the end of it.
It was possibly about 0.1 miles per hour too hard hit, but then again it's one of them. He had to give Cody something to attack, but Cody just couldn't get on the end of it. As again, Maidstone looking a little bit more dishevelled the last couple of minutes, but that's down to Torquay's good play. So as I said, just a reminder, Mark Worthington going over to that right back position. Let's see how he faces it when he's up against it, shall we say, as Hammond clears it. Goes over the head of Tanga, but Jordan Young claims he was fouled. The referee said no. Here comes Bramble midway inside United's half, over to Tanga on the left hand side, back to Bramble, now inside to goal scorer Quarter. This little ball to Tanga left hand side, a low ball across, Dreyer clears, unfortunately to an extent finds Jordan Young. Now Jordan Young coming up, he tries to come inside, good tracking back by Riley Court. He's been pretty impressive today, number 17 for Maidstone, hasn't he, Sam? Court, goal scorer.
I agree. Maidstone, I'm very impressed by Maidstone.
They're certainly one of the better teams that have came here this season, but truthfully, if you didn't know that before the game, then you've not been following Maidstone recently. Cody Cook and Hamblin go up for it. Hamblin slips as he conceded a corner. He should concede. Well, the referee, come on, referee. He's given Maidstone a free kick there.
Because he slipped. It wasn't battling, but he slipped, and then he's judged that it's a foul. Ridiculous.
He slipped, put the ball out for a corner kick. Sorry, Sam, I know we're a bit biased here to an extent, but that was never in a month of Sundays a foul by Cody Cook. The fans singing "You don't know what you're doing" suggests that they're on the same song sheet as we are. 59 minutes gone here at Plainmoor. Torquay United 1, Maidstone 1. I'll try and find you the scores for the other Devon teams in a minute. Plymouth Argyle were leading the last we knew. As Torquay come forward, Jordan Young goes down there.
Torquay just have to make this count. They're doing everything they can. If they get 3 points here, they're really it's that point now. We've just got to kick on. Rather, not many better opportunities, I think. Just the way we've played, obviously Maidstone being down to 10.
The Jadon Waring penalty after 49 minutes has put Exeter up at home to Stevenage, as Jordan Young again tries to get it, but again tenacious stuff there. I think that's caught all the way back there. Exeter City 1, Stevenage 0, Peterborough 0, Plymouth Argyle 1. Pepple's 23rd minute strike, and here at Plainmoor, Torquay United 1, Maidstone 1. But at the moment, Torquay United certainly going for the win. Dennis finds Jordan Young right hand edge of the box again, comes into the box, goes down, claims he was tripped there. If he's not, truthfully a referee should be looking at a card there. I don't know if he slipped, but Young went down, hard one to see, and then a ball played forward looking for runner Papadopoulos. Sam Dreyer positioning to begin with, and then his little turn of pace there, excellent. He makes sure Papadopoulos gets nowhere, and Torquay come again. Somebody, I think Mikey Edwards on the Torquay bench screaming at the referee there. I didn't think that was a foul on Jordan Young, Sam, but from this distance you never know. As United now with Sam Dreyer just over the halfway line finds Jay Fulston down the left hand side. Dennis is lying deeper, plays exchanges passes with Fulston. He comes again down the left hand side. Dylan Morgan tight on the touchline, he's fouled, but he comes in past 1, past 2, dinks in looking for the runner Cody Cook. But again, Cody Cook's foot, and Sam, I'm telling you, there's something not right with it this pitch this year. I'm telling you, there is definitely something that's making players slip more than usual. Whether Cook would have got that, I'm not convinced, but even so, it's still, he tried to sort of like come off his haunches there and just couldn't keep his feet properly, as United concede a throw-in from the clearance over on the left-hand side. Maidstone noticeably in the last few minutes, Sam, I'm not suggesting this is going to be their plan for the rest of the day, but they're ambling rather than sprinting at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, no, I don't blame them. I'm not saying they're just sat behind trying to get the points, they're still going for it, but
I'm just looking at Paul Watton there,
getting Dylan Morgan's
throw-in gets taken. It's saying to Dylan Morgan, come over here. Well, Worthington's first action on the back foot was to miscontrol it and give Maidstone a throw-in 16 yards from goal down the left-hand side. 61 and a half gone here at Plainmoor on BBC Radio Devon Sport. Still 1 goal apiece. As the ball's going to come into a Torquay box, it will go all the way through to James Hammond, who will immediately bowl it out to Jay Fulston. Dylan Morgan has been closed down, to be fair, there by one of the centre halves now. Here comes Hayfield, does well, finds Louis Dennis. He's got Matt Worthington in front, he lets it go to Jordan Young. Worthington makes the overlap. Jordan Young, a long diagonal ball looking for Morgan, but it's headed there just about by the back track, and I think Papadopoulos and Torquay United have a throw-in a yard from goal. It's quickly taken to Sonny Blue, low left edge of the box, finds Louis Dennis, dinks it in. Morgan does well enough to keep Sonny Blue left in possession. There's a dink ball, and up goes it heads, it's cleared. It's only going to come to Worthington. He can't get enough time to bring it down for a shot. Now back to Jordan Dyer. Everybody behind the ball for Maidstone here, but it's because of pressure. Torquay are putting them under. Dyer finds Louis Dennis. Jordan Young offers the option on the right hand side as always. Now back to Dennis. Worthington almost playing as a right back in possession, out of possession, but a midfielder in possession. He finds Jordan Young. Jordan Young can't get the ball into box 4 in the box for United. Only 4 Maidstone as well, but United not putting it in. Dan Hayfield almost miskicks that. United do well enough and eventually have given it away to Fowl. Dreyer can't tackle him, and now Fowl's going to run at Jordan Dyer as well. Worthington getting back where he needs to close him down. Jordan Dyer does really well to keep Fowl at bay there.
That's where the 11 men versus 10 is stinging Maidstone, because Fowl literally had no one with him there.
And it also shows you why Jordan Dyer on his day is one of the best in the division. Gilbert, and I can't see the other one, I think it's number 12, Golding. He's a striker about to come on, so I'm guessing we're going to see Fowl going off. Gilbert will probably come on. Well, I'm kind of hoping it's for Court. Gilbert's a number 10 as well, so to speak. He's not a player that's overly popular around these parts. After the first league game of the season, as Maidstone just hoof it miles up the park and out for a goal kick, and we are about to see both Golding and Gilbert coming on. Gilbert is their top scorer with 6 for the season. Golding is going to come on indeed for Fowl.
Good shift by Fowl. Shows, I know he hasn't quite got the sharpness, but he shows the player he is.
And Court is going to come off for number 10, Gilbert. John Gilbert. Well, I think Court's pretty unlucky there. I don't know if it's a fitness issue. I think he's been their best player today. Look at the hug between Fowl and Ellie Kobe down there. You think they just won the Champions League? You've not. You're drawn. But I think Ellie Kobe, a big hug to Court as well. I think he deserves that, certainly more than Fowl. Not that Fowl's been poor. As James Hammond plays it out to Dreyer, and immediately Gilbert goes to close him down. James Hammond beats him in the box, but don't want to be seeing too much of that. Now out to Fulston. I think it's just like for like for Maidstone, incidentally. No positional changes that I can see or suspect. It will be Golding as the spearhead up front, and Gilbert will either join him or be just behind him, as Jay Fulston on the halfway line down this left hand side tries to get United on the front foot, plays it to Dylan Morgan. He comes back to Sam Dreyer. Golding goes to close him down. Dreyer's forced to just an aimless punt up the park. 65 minutes gone here at Plainmoor on BBC Radio Devon Sport. Plymouth Argyle and Exeter both 1-0 in front, to the best of my knowledge. Torquay United 1, Maidstone 1. 10-man Maidstone, as Dreyer's header is just good enough, and then Dan Hayfield comes back, heads it to Hammond, and now Worthington. I suppose that the changes are as much about legs as anything, Sam, for Maidstone, to be honest. And it's hardly a tragedy bringing on your top scorer either, is it? I think Golding's their second top scorer as well, actually.
Well, before this moment now, so on the ball, it had slowed the game down a bit.
Now Jordan Young down the right hand side's got a chance to drive. Can he put it in? No, he can't. It was on the right foot.
It was a poor touch.
It was actually his first touch, was it?
He went too wide, really. I think you were expecting Maidstone defenders to come across him all, but Yeah, Maidstone's still going to be a threat on the counter.
Yeah, absolutely.
Torquay just got to pick the moment, keep going. They're doing everything right, in my opinion. Just move from left to right a little bit more, just trying to get Cody Cook on the end of something.
United again trying to come forward. Fulston heads it. Cody Cook, that's definitely a free kick.
I don't understand why the ref hasn't played advantage over Lewis Dennis on the ball, but it's a nice place to have a free kick. Cody Cook battling away with their centre back already. So,
I think Jordan Young will be sniffing about this one, Sam. We're probably talking 28 yards from goal.
Similar range to where Maidstone scored earlier. Obviously more on the left, but it will suit more of a, I'll say, right foot a bit more, but he's gonna have it.
I don't think Jordan Young will be needing too many invitations here. No. Dan Hayfield standing over it. The referee's done his little spray. He's put the wall straight. Well, he's actually pulling him a yard back into the box. So we're talking 27 yards from goal. It will be the right foot of Hayfield or the left foot of Young. I think we know how this one's going to play out.
Hayfield's got it in his locker though.
Yeah, definitely. Torquay 1,
it?
Maidstone 1, 67 minutes about to turn here at Plainmoor, midway through the second half. 10-man Maidstone, here comes the free kick. It's going to be Jordan Young, it's going to be a left foot, it's on target, and it's pushed over the bar by Harness there. Truthfully, he should have saved it, but he did save it, and Torquay United have a corner, but another shot on target for Jordan Young.
Put it in the mixer.
Yeah, here's...
There's another football on the pitch. Family stand and throw it back.
Well, this is why I think this multi-ball system needs looked at, if I'm being perfectly honest, Sam. It's this is happening too often. The teams use it to their advantage, including us, to be fair, including Torquay. But it's going to be Sonny Blue low Everton. He comes back to Louis Dennis this time. Is he going to get the cross in? It's a low one, easily cleared, but only to Dylan Morgan. Can he fashion space for a shot? No, he can't. Tanga's done really well to keep him at bay there. Now back to Dan Hayfield, the deepest lying player of anybody. Big ball into the box, shot's being pulled up, goes Dyer's head, and then Cody Cook tries to get onto it, but it only goes out for a goal kick. 22 left here at Plainmoor. Sam, has Paul Wharton got to take any more gambles from the bench, do you feel?
Yeah, put Wilson on the extra loanee, I think.
At whose expense?
Depends who's tiring out there, to be honest. Maybe a Louis Dennis, he hasn't quite got in the game, but also we know how much quality he's got. No. I don't know if it's just from this set piece, but yeah, the wingers are swapped over just for now. Morgan and Young. I don't know, I'll give Wilson some minutes.
Morgan on the right hand side, well, he's central at the moment, picks it up, finds Dan Hayfield. Golden trying to close him down, so close range pass to Morgan, now over to Jay Fulston. He'll dink it over the top looking for Jordan Young, but Young almost pulled out of it there. I thought he had a better chance there, and eventually the centre half Jobs Fowler comes out and just kicks it over into the Bristol's bench, but we're back to play already as Fulston has it. Brilliant by Jordan Young, back to Fulston, and then that's very lucky for Maidstone. Fulston thinks it's his throw in, it's not, and it's going to be a throw into Maidstone. The old double deflection there, Sammy was unlucky. Just confirming it's a Jaden Waring penalty that's put Exeter 1-0 in front.
From a Torquay point of view, you'd fear that this game's going to sort of peter out now, isn't it? So
I was going to say Exeter on decent form, Sam, but after last week I'm not sure that would be, but in the league they are steadily climbing up the league, as are Plymouth Argyle, to be fair, as Sonny Blue low Everton gets the ball down, finds Jay Fulston, comes across to Jordan Dyer, now Worthington's in space, and out on the right hand side Dylan Morgan also in space, and that's who he finds. Worthington goes on the overlap, Morgan comes in left foot across, Cody Cook's going to get his head on it, he does. Louis Dennis can't get on it, but he's given a foul against Dennis there. Truthfully, Sam, I thought Dennis was a little bit silly there, if I'm honest.
I think.
And well, look, I like this what the referee's doing. Immediately the Maidstone player goes down, up goes a hand. I'm watching the time.
Yeah, I would have one more for it to dice. I think it's Palmer. Yeah, it looks like Wilson is coming on. Yeah, I think it needs a bit more fresh energy and ideas.
And it's going to be for Dylan Morgan,
the goal scorer. But yeah, just energy, fresh ideas, just someone new for the full-back to face. And Wilson, obviously, I'd imagine we've got a bit of a clause of extra. Say, look, you need to use him a bit more, especially also now with the Dolan injury.
I would also think that given that Dylan Morgan fitness isn't his strongest point, probably using them wisely would still be in Paul's thoughts. But as Tanga picks up a headed clearance, Wilson goes back to kind of welcome to some National League South scores in a minute. There's been quite a few goals in the league today. Tanga comes back to Hamblin just inside his own half, all the way back to the keeper. Weston-super-Mare and Chelmsford still 0-0. Ebbsfleet 3-0 up at a resurgent Chippenham as that ball comes over. Worthington caught completely out of position and Tanger's got it. He's going to come into the left edge of the box. Worthington needs to try and repel this. Sonny Blue left and goes back, but he clears it off of Dan Hayfield. I beg your pardon, Jordan Dyer, and Maidstone have a corner. Dover 1, Bath 0, Farndon 0, Cheshire even 1. Dorking 2-0 up at Hampton. Maidenhead 2-0 up against 10-man Enfield, who Torquay go to next week, so they've got a suspension. Donaldson sent off. 2-0 Hornchurch. Ethan Bradley has double Dexter's lead as Torquay United face a corner kick here from the left hand side. Maidstone making the runs and it goes under the 6-yard box. James Hammond claims that easily now. Can he find a Torquay player? It's a long clearance. Jordan Young might get onto that, but it goes out of play. Going back to the scores, Tonbridge 4, Taunton 1, that's a surprise. 1 each here, and Worthing 1, Horsham 1. Horsham again proving that away from home they're a really, really tricky side. Ricky Aguirre scored that one for Horsham, the player has been here before. De Graft put Worthing in front. 3 minutes later Aguirre equalises, so as it stands, if Torquay can find a winner here,
Maidstone definitely taking their time with that throw in now. Absolutely. Time wasting.
Absolutely. Cody Cook getting in there to battle. He did slip. Actually, I think he took a kick as well. Him and Hamblin again in the wars. Hamblin, is he giving a free kick?
Yeah, it's Torquay free kick. I'm not too sure if it is. I say it's more 50-50 to be honest.
Yeah, so I have to be fair, I thought that was. As it stands, Torquay United actually slipping down a place in the league, but a winner would put them up to second, assuming the other scores stay the same, and it's going to be the left foot of Jordan Young about 3 yards in from the right touchline, I don't know, 20 yards inside their own half, maybe a bit less than that. Here comes the free kick and it goes up, goes ahead. Wilson tries to get in there, doesn't, and then Golding's really skinned Jordan Dyer there, but eventually just through numbers between Jordan Young and Louis Dennis, Torquay win possession back. We've played 73 minutes here at Plainmoor as Jordan Dyer still up in the attack, finds Wilson on the right hand side. He's got Jordan Thomas support. Wilson step over once, then twice. He doesn't feed Jordan Thomas, eventually he does, but it slows it down. That's a decent ball into Low Everton, just in the box as attempted cross. Brilliant tracking back there by Gilbert. Corner for Torquay.
I'm saying that so that from Torquay point of view, I'm cursed that they score from short corner, I hope. Yeah. But that's who just haven't wired. Honestly, just get it in the box. You know, Jordan Young will take this one.
He will indeed.
Rest talking about something going on in the box.
Well, the last time he did that, Sam, when he did it, I'm not saying he's wrong to do it, but immediately a corner was taken. He gave a free kick against Torquay, so hopefully not going to be as daft. But of course, Wilson, Cook, Dreyer, Dyer up there, Fulston in there, Dennis, none of them are exactly small, are they? But they take it short. Sonny Blue, Low Everton, now to Jordan Young again. Jordan Young finds space, he's going to fashion space for a shot, he does, but he almost lost his footing again. Mikey Edwards,
in the box,
good stuff by Cody Cook there to slow that kick down, because Torquay were in trouble if it came first time. Fulson wins a header, but Gilbert will get on the end of it, but only finds Jordan Young. Now Louis Dennis, but he's had it nicked off him there by Sam Corn, and then Gilbert again dinks it forward, but Dreyer's too wise for that. His header's not great, to be fair. Back again, Tangan, Gilbert, and now Golding in the middle is all he's got to aim for. Gilbert, he's in the right edge of the box, he plays it in. Golding gets in front of his man, just about keeps possession. It's going to come back to the edge of the box, the shot comes in, deflected up and beyond there for a corner kick. I think James Hammond would have saved it, and I think Worthington is claiming he's injured as well.
I just think that
he is, Sam. Worthington's went down injured.
Short corners, but the short corners, the fact that Maidstone now not even bothering to really press Torquay from a short corner really shows a lack of threat, as we will be making a change. Matt J is coming on for Torquay.
Well, it'll be interesting to see who, because Worthington went down there and he's immediately half down and he waved to the bench. It's going to be Matt J for, well, he's saying number 18, so what's going on here? It's Jordan Young comes over.
Who's going to go right back now, or will we go back?
It's going to be Matt J for Worthington, it is actually. Well, that's another strange substitution.
Is it going to be a back three, or what's going to happen? Or Hayfield going to right back? I don't know.
We'll try and work that out. We should be on overtime today, Sam. But the thing there was Worthington immediately held his hand up and said, I'm injured. Now, I don't know whether that was a planned substitution.
he's walked off okay, and he's been very good today. I like to say Matt Wormington, probably the best I've seen him in Torquay shirt, apart from maybe the Newport friendly.
And here comes Carkbo for the visitors as well, and he is going to replace Papadopoulos. So I've got a feeling that might be a change of shape for them. Carkbo's more of an out-and-out striker. He's another big guy, as you can see, Sam. He's almost level with us, and we're at the back of the stand.
Just remind him to hurry up.
Well, fair play to Elicobi. He's certainly going for it, shall we say?
I would if I was him. You know, obviously they're 3 points outside the playoffs right now, but I would go for it. Because you know they've still got more than enough on that pitch to win.
Well, I think we're going to see pretty much what their game plan's going to be. They're going to go longer, but as it stands, I think it's corner. I'm not sure who's all the way out there. Can barely see him. It's going to be a corner from Maidstone's right-hand side. We have got 13 and a half minutes to go here. It will be the right foot of Gilbert. It's dinked in, up go the heads. It's a Torquay head. It just about wins it, but then it went to a Maidstone player, cleared off the line by Dennis, I think. Gilbert comes in, up go the heads again, and it's Carkbo's first touch.
Two big chances for Maidstone. One, I think it just hit Hammond more than he saved it, and the next one, free header, and he just put it wide. Hammond was rooted, we'll never save that. So Torquay got away with 2 chances there. Well, let's see what Wilson can do. Yeah,
Wilson, who's went to right back, but he's skinning everybody. Good run by Wilson. He's past 1, he's past 2. He comes across and finds Louis Dennis. Fulston goes out in support. Dennis trying to come inside. He does come inside. Dennis, he tries a low shot, saved. Can't break a Torquay United way though.
I think it's a back 3 for Torquay, possibly. I'm not too sure.
Try and work that out. I don't know who the third centre half. Well, Fulston,
Dreyer and Dyer possibly, but then Fulston's way left at the moment.
Here's Dreyer. He's the furthest man back. Plays it forward, looking for Fulston. Good tackle there by Gilbert.
Wasn't getting the Yellow Army going as well.
Yep. Fans have been pretty good again today, I think, Sam. I thought they were excellent last week, actually. I really thought the response of the fans was brilliant. I even said to Paul in the interview, I heard Paul Wharton's Yellow Army. He brushed my questions off the big ball, looking for Jordan Young. Jordan Young goes down, but truthfully, I think he was a perpetrator rather than a victim there, if I'm honest.
I'm just trying to work out, is Wilson right?
Wilson's went to right back, Sam. He has,
right back. I did wonder.
He has. That's why when he done that run earlier on, I was thinking.
Yeah, I think he started. Yeah, it's still a back 4 for Torquay. So Kieran Wilson is in right back.
He is. So it's them and Dan Hayfield, Sonny Blue, the 2 deeper ones, Matt J in a 10, Louis Dennis on the left, Jordan Young on the right, and of course Cody Cook up front. Let's see if that's going to work for Torquay. We're in the final 12 minutes here at Plainmoor. Exeter City 2-0 up at home to Stevenage. Plymouth Argyle were 1-0 up away to Peterborough. I believe that's still a score. Torquay 1, Maidstone United 1. It's been a good game. First half in particular, all action. Torquay been the better side in the second half, but can't really fashion too many chances as Tanga goes back, and he is deemed to have committed a foul on Jordan Young.
I feel like it's going to hot up now last 10 minutes. I feel like it's always going to have 15-20 minutes where the game really starts to fade out a little bit, but the substitutions of both managers going, right, we're going for it.
Yeah,
honestly.
absolutely.
And we could have quite a frantic last 10-15 minutes. It's going to be a bit of added time as well, because
32 yards from goal here, just outside the right edge of the penalty box. It will be the left foot of Jordan Young to bend this one in. Cody Cook, Dennis Wilson, they're all up there, and it comes as too close to the referees again. As soon as the ball leaves Jordan Young's foot, he's actually going to let Torquay take that again, actually, Sam. I was about to say that was the earliest blown of a free kick for a free kick ever.
It's good, because the ball straight into the keeper's arms on Torquay point of view.
Just to confirm, Exeter 2-0, Plymouth still 1-0 up. Both those sides on decent form, to be fair. And we're going to do it all again. So Jordan Young this time, everybody needs to stay on side. Referee glued it, and it comes up, goes ahead, and again he's given a free kick. And if Torquay players are doing silly things, Sam, then truthfully they already know the referee's going to pull them up for it. I
admire the ref's consistency. So many times the ref will go, right, don't do that. He's going to book them for time wasting as well.
No, he's booked. Number 5, I beg your pardon. He has put.
Yeah, honestly, I admire the ref, because he's gone, right, if you do that and give a foul, they've done it, and it's given a foul. The amount of times we moan at refs don't do that. One of the best refs I've seen so far, actually. So he's not made the game about him at all. He's just been like, these are the rules, go on with it. So
again, the ball pushed away from Torquay's defence.
So
And it's a throw into United. Quick one to Matt J, but he ends up back on the halfway line with Dreer. Dyer's in space. He's got Wilson to the right of him. Didn't think we'd be saying that too often, Sam. Back to Dreer though, Fulson to the left. Maidstone really defending the middle part of the place, and Dennis, he's just having one of those days, but he gets back and does well. Now Dreer does well, finds Dennis. That's a late one by Carpo, a late one again by Gilbert. Sonny Blue, low Everton, perhaps suggesting that the cards need to come out there. Fulston, I beg your pardon, Dreer took a late one. Jay Fulson taking instruction from Paul Watton, but the outcome is a free kick to Torquay United.
Do something better and don't concede a stupid free kick.
Yeah, Sonny Blue, low Everton. He's about 6-7 yards from the left touchline in front of us here on Bristol's bench. 8.5 minutes left. He's going to put the ball into the box. Everybody back for Maidstone. Here it comes. It's away from the keeper. Up go the heads. It's a Maidstone head that wins it. Wilson picks it up at the back. On the right hand side he's got Jordan Young behind him, but refuses him, and that then gives Golding a chance to close Young down. Wilson needed to be a little bit quicker of mind there. Now Jordan Young up against Gilbert. He's going to look to try and get space, but he comes out to the left hand side. Louis Dennis, left edge of the box. Can he drive in for Torquay? He dinks it towards the back post. It stays in, and Wilson absolutely sleeping there, but he will get back and keep it in. Wilson turns his man well, now gets it back in. Dreer, can it break a Torquay way? No, it can't. Cleared away there. Wilson was terrible at first, but excellent secondly, and now it's back with Jay Fulston. He's got space on the right hand side. Jordan Young has got it. Wilson wide of him. Will he use Wilson Young? Is he going to come in the left foot? Yes, he is. Tries the shot. It's deflected off of Hamblin, or blocked by Hamblin, and Torquay United just cannot find a way through despite asking all the questions at the moment. Here comes Dreer coming forward again. He's got Wilson tight.
Maidstone are sitting back now. If this goal is in, if we're talking about a goal, this place is going to erupt.
Jordan Dyer picks it up down the right hand side. Can he do something of use for Torquay United? He was going to give it to Young, seen he was Mark Dyer, try to get past his man. He does get a low cross in, but it goes through to the keeper, and between Jay and Cook, and the keeper's going to play everything on that one. Cody Cook was in the same postcode on him, but he's going to stay down. But the referee again, good referee, and he's held his hands up. He's looking at his watch and he's saying, I'm not going to buy this from you guys. Not sure that's going to fit well with Maidstone's mindset actually when they see that, but we're now 7 minutes from the end, Sam. Torquay United 1, Maidstone United 1. In your opinion, Sam, should Torquay be in front by this stage?
Yeah, I'd hope they would, but I'm not going to sit here and say it's not an even game, because I'd say that Maidstone in the second half, but they have been closest. Have Torquay really made something clear cut in this half? I don't think they have. They've plenty of ball, but Maidstone have been the team that have had the chances. So talking about, I'm not criticising Torquay at all today. I think the performance has been really good. Seem to try and find a way to get a little bit more clear cut, whether it's deflection, just passing it in the box, and also being very wary of this Maidstone counter attack.
The referee's given a softish free kick against Torquay United. Certainly Cody Cook believes it's a soft one. Chance for Maidstone to lump one into Torquay United's box. Again, Bramble is on the turf at the moment. He's certainly not going to get up in the biggest of hurries, is he?
No.
A couple of fans in front of us leaving. Sam, I know what you're actually paying your money for, guys. This has been a good game. It's in the balance. Get behind your side, come on. Maybe they've got somewhere to be. I know the two of them actually, they're good guys, to be fair.
It's been the best duels I've seen this season.
Here comes a free kick. It'll be Hamblin's left foot. He'll dink it towards the edge of United's box. Here it comes. Up go ahead. It's in United's box. Dyer gets back, heads it away. Sonny Blue, low Everton can't get there in front of the Maidstone player. Corn now has it on the right hand side. He's going down, surely he's not going to look for a corner. It looks like he is. And Dennis almost tries to get away from, I think, Gilbert out there. So it's not Gilbert, is it? But it's going to be a throw in to the visitors. We're coming up to the final 5 minutes. I suspect there'll be a few minutes injury time as well, certainly given that the referee's pointed at his watch on multiple occasions. But here's a throw in for Fowler, in which he finds substitute Gilbert. He's managed to turn his man, he gets the ball into a box, up goes Carbo, but James Hammond will get that all day, every day. The ball just headed up in the air and back down into the arms of Hammond. And Hammond bowls it out now to Sam Dreher. He's got Fulston on support on the left hand side. Dennis is further up, but he comes inside to Sonny Blue. Low Everton kind of forces team on the back foot. Jay Fulston's Low Everton will come in and pick it up again. Good movement by Sonny Blue. Low Everton tries to go by his man. He is tackled there well, but not to stop them, and then the ball comes up and eventually headed out there by Foran. I think that is in the defensive position, and Torquay United 25 yards from goal down the left have a throw in taken quickly to Jay Fulston. Fulston to Matt Jay. He's the only one with a clean shirt at the moment, Matt Jay, and a stupid ball there from Fulston. Jay giving him virtually no chance, and again this time when Dreher goes in, well, that's not a free kick. I think Carbo wanted it, but again it was a low head from Dreher. Certainly can't fault his bravery, but now here comes Jordan Dyer up over the halfway line, finds Wilson on the right hand side. Coming up as Wilson into the into the Maidstone half, but again United taking it a little bit slowly there. Kieran Wilson at right back wasn't on anybody's bingo card. Here comes Low Everton into the box, left hand side, dinks it in, cleared away there eventually by Bramble, only for a throw in though. I think 5-10 yards from goal. Dennis takes it quickly, gets it back. Dennis, can he put a decent one in the box? It's going towards the back post, but it's into the arms of the goalkeeper. It was, I thought for a split second there, Sam, the goalkeeper has misread it, but I think Paul's got another card to play.
Not too sure, to be honest with you.
I don't think he's going to, is he?
Ed Palmer up there last minute.
Well, that would be Ed Palmer as a third centre back and let Wilson do whatever he needs to do. Louis Dennis having his shot pulled there. Cody Cook up against his man. Cook gets in front of him, but well, the referee could only see the Maidstone player's shot being pulled. He couldn't see Cody's shot being pulled, and the referee decides to bail. To be perfectly honest, Maidstone out there. Taylor Foran wins
the
free kick.
Away there. They're just two players back there. We've seen it all day.
There was shot pulling on both sides, Sam. I think, I don't know, perhaps at the angle the referee had, he could only see the Maidstone player's shot being pulled, but Cody not too happy. 2.5 minutes left here at Plainmoor.
So today's attendance, including 114 away supporters, 3,262. 3262.
Well, another brilliant attendance here at Plainmoor, including 114. Skip man of the match.
They've made their man of the match today. It's number 3, Jay Fulston.
Okay, Jay Fulston. Don't see that one coming.
It's been 7 out of 10, but like,
yeah.
I'll say more Worthington or Morgan with the goal, really.
Yeah, Golding does really well there, finds Gilbert. Maidstone again, still not giving up the ghost in terms of all 3 points. Dink ball out there looking for, I think it's Corn, I can't see because his numbers done, but it's out. So the attendance today, including 114 away, well done to those guys. Safe trip back to them, 3,262. Another fantastic attendance here at Plainmoor, and they need to get their team behind their team, most of them, for the last 90 seconds plus. I'm going to take a guess we're going to see 5 but possibly 6 additional minutes. The referee has pulled Maidstone up for what he perceives to be time wasting on at least 3 occasions I can remember. I'm not sure it's entirely fair, but if that's what he's seen as Torquay go long, Cody Cook trying to get in front of his man, Fowler there but doesn't now. Low Everton picks it up, comes outside to Fulson left hand side. Louis Dennis is hugging the touchline. Sonny Blue, Low Everton makes a run inside, dink ball in, cleared away. Torquay United have a throw in. One of the stewards was standing there, I think it is a throw in. I thought that went out for a corner for a second. It's going to be a throw in. Jay Fulston, another time somebody throws the ball back again. What are you doing down there? Why are they doing that? Throws another ball onto the park. Of course the Maidstone players take their time to put it out and then just kick it, not once but twice, to keep the ball in play. But eventually we will have Fulston to Dennis. That time it does go out. Dennis gives him a little shove, but yeah, that was, to be fair, that was Louis Dennis that started that there, and we're going to have another rubbage here between the teams. I don't see the Maidstone player because his number's dirty. I think it's Gilbert, number 10. Louis Dennis has been called to the referee. He did, in my opinion, Sam, he started that with a minor shove. Gilbert, I think it is, I apologise if it's not, got up and reacted. We had more shove, but the referee's just telling, I know he's telling the physio to come on.
He's off the pitch.
Well, good point actually, yeah.
He's off the pitch.
I think one of his toenails might be on it. If I was a Torquay player, I'd just drag him off, to be honest, Sam. But probably one of the reasons I don't work in professional football. But well, the referee having a word with Louis Dennis. I think he must have changed his shirt at half time. It's spotless, whereas everybody's is filthy. I think it is Gilbert down there. I don't think he'll get a huge amount of sympathy from the Plainmoor faithful. We are into any additional time in 22 seconds of. We're about to see the board. I think we might be seeing 6 or 7 now after this.
Red card?
He sent Dennis off. Yeah, I'll be honest. To be honest, Sam, I thought, has he sent him off?
Yeah, red card.
Well, Louis Dennis has. What is happening here? He's claiming the referee's clearly making the elbow sign. Louis Dennis has been sent off for Torquay United in the 91st minute. When he pulled him away there, I thought whatever, but I'll be honest, Sam,
I never understand clapping a player who's been sent off.
No,
Sorry,
the two of them went into the corner. Dennis pushed Gilbert. Gilbert got reacted. The referee's claiming that Louis Dennis has then threw an elbow at him. It's 10 versus 10. It's a red card and a suspension, and probably a 3-matcher as well for Dennis. That'll be violent conduct. United back underway. Sam Dreher dinks into the box, goes up, goes ahead. Cody Cook can't get on it. That's going to go out for a goal kick.
This referee's lost
both the referee and the linesman gave it as well. Now the linesman's he's now put Jordan Young as well. Well, for Jordan Young's reaction, and that's a red card as well. It's his second yellow card, I think. And Jordan Young has been sent off as well for reacting.
The ref has completely made this about himself. Pathetic. I was literally singing his praises there as well.
Well,
that, by the way, was the most blatant corner.
I thought so as well. I'll be fair, Sam. I thought so as well. You don't know what you're doing, comes. So in the blink of an eye, 11-man Torquay 1, 10-man Maidstone 1 is now 9-man Torquay 1, 10-man Maidstone 1. Jordan Young, his reaction, I mean, come on, the guy's exasperated. He's a professional player trying to win a game. Did that really deserve a yellow card? I don't know what he said, but
on a yellow.
It was his second yellow, but even so, I mean, come on, these are young men. There's a foul by Bramble on Cody Cook. The fans shouting off. I mean, it was the most innocuous little push in his back. But of course, Torquay now go to Enfield next week.
Torquay have completely lost their heads now. Yep. What was a game with 1-1, best team going for it. We've now got Lewis Dennis will be missing 3 and Young will be missing 1. It's ridiculous.
There'll be 6 minutes additional time here at Plainmoor. Ball comes into the Maidstone box, up goes ahead. Can it break the Torquay way?
We have to win this game.
No, it can't. It's cleared away to Tanga. Dan Hayfield gets his head in front of it. Hamblin and Cook go for it. Hamblin gets on it. Hayfield just does well to find Wilson. Over to Dan Hayfield, but nobody in the box for United because half their strikers have been sent off. Here comes Kieran Wilson. Can he put the ball in the box? He goes past his man once but twice. He's overdoing it again. Comes back again now to Matt J. Matt J finds Dyer. Dyer dinks it forward. It's a bit of an aimless one. Can Wilson get in front of Tanga? Can Hayfield get in front of him? The answer is no both times. And now here's a chance for the visitors to break Golding just inside Torquay United's half. Sam Dreher already on a yellow. Does really well against Golding there. He tried to do him for pace. Dreher was having none of it. Up it goes, but Maidstone are about to start asking Torquay United questions. We are 4 minutes into the additional 6, and becomes the ball. Cartwell looking for it, just about cleared. Fulston heads away. It was an offside decision. Sorry, we've not had a chance to come to it, Sam, but I mean, I'd need to see the Louis Dennis one again. I thought it would be a yellow rather than a red.
Yeah, I just understand. He's just wanted to shrug him off.
The referee's clearly intimated that he's used his elbow.
Because he's, if he's gone quiet on his face on the floor.
Well, of course, Torquay. Well, here's a Maidstone bench up now fighting with Paul Wharton as well. I don't know who he is, but somebody's went and squared up with Paul Wharton, one of the substitutes.
You can send him off, ref. You can send him off.
He's not even got a card in his hand. He's now asking the fourth official. Let's see what happens here.
At least got to be a yellow.
I don't know who it is. I don't think it was somebody that was on. I don't think the Maidstone bench not happy. I don't know if they're taking some abuse from the Torquay fans. Banter-wise, to be clear, I've not seen anything. The referee is calling George Elicobie over. Elicobie's asking him, who are you wanting? So this 6 minutes is going to become almost 10, I think. So to be perfectly honest, we've played 5 of them. Elicobie, and he's brought that substitute there. I don't know who it is. Again, I don't know who he's taking instruction from. The referee this time. He's taking instruction from somebody. He's just telling people to calm down. He's now speaking to a police officer down there. So I don't know whether Maidstone are claiming that one of their bench has been
abused of some kind.
Yeah, been. I don't want to start speculating here, Sam. All the Torquay players over at Paul Watton.
The police involved.
Yeah, all the Maidstone players over at their bench are near it. The referee taking instruction from first a police officer, now a security officer, and the fourth official. George Ellacobi's in his ear. He's calling somebody from Torquay over. Mikey Edwards goes over to see him. We've almost played the 6 minutes. We're 10 seconds away from that. It's going to be probably 9 or 10 minutes now. The referee now calling Paul Watton over. So Paul Watton and George Ellacobi there, and I think the referee's going to say, guys, you really need to get your team to behave yourself, both of you. I didn't see anything untoward from the Maidstone bench point of view, Sam, or what they were on the receiving end. There's a couple of the stewards down there that I know they're telling people things. I don't know, because you know at the end, Sam, and the fans stand along that rail part there.
Watching the Torquay things now,
yeah. Exeter 3, Stevenage 0. A bit more peaceful up at St James's Park this week. As I joked at half time with James, this isn't just a football match we've commentated on here today. The second half had calmed down, but the last 5 or 10 minutes has disrupted into chaos yet again. Maidstone down to 10 in the first half, Torquay down to 9 in the second half, and of course, Sam, we go to Enfield next week. They're going to be without Jordan Young and Louis Dennis. Louis Dennis probably for 3 games as well. It'll definitely be a violent conduct charge. So a referee, what is it? He's going to make a decision.
This is carrying on. There's no yellow card, I think. I don't know what's going on.
Well, after all that,
it'd be wrong of us to speculate, but it's all got a bit of fast in this, and I think it's.
You don't know what you're doing.
What's going on, but like for me, the ref had a good goal of it, and all of a sudden it's been lost. It's just got farcical, this game, to be honest, last 10-15 minutes. It's a big shame.
Worthing have drawn at home to Horsham. As Hammond's click comes up, Cody Cook shot being pulled. Is that going to break the low Everton? No, it's not. Torquay United will have a throw in 25 yards from goal down the left hand side.
Torquay just slowing it down a little bit.
Yeah, well, Jay Fulston is about to take it, but we'll be playing spot the ball. We'll be playing spot the player soon, to be honest, Sam. Hayfield digs it in, looking for Matt Jay. United still trying to come forward. Jordan Dyer finds Jay. His ball is way too intricate. Wilson might get on the end of that. He doesn't. And it goes out for a goal kick. We are coming up to 8 minutes of the 6 additional added on. I've got a feeling we've got another 2. And at the moment, Sam, I think Torquay just need to hang on for it. Well, I say hang on, just need to cling on to keep the point, shall we say. They've not been hanging on under any way, shape or form. But said Worthing has finished. Weston-super-Mare are 1-0 down away to Chelmsford into injury time there as well. As the header comes on, and here's a chance for Gilbert to get in the left edge of the box. Dreyer stands him up. Don't let Gilbert, Golding, I beg your pardon, he has turned. The ball's coming. There's a header coming in. Is it going to break the Maidstone way? Surely. No, it's not. It's cleared off the line, and then Cardbow goes up with a spectacular overhead attempt, but his foot's too high, and the referee gives Torquay a free kick.
Torquay. It was like 2v3 at the back. How Maidstone haven't won the game there, and one of their players just throws the ball away, which now looks silly because they'll go and get it. Ref didn't see it. It's just become an absolute farce.
Yeah,
what was a great game of football has just become an absolute farce. Very disappointing with both teams.
Well, I mean, Sam, as I said, I think Louis Dennis was definitely the instigator on that. I will be clear and say I did not see an elbow from Louis Dennis, but he definitely pushed Gilbert down. Gilbert reacted. There was a little bit of unhappiness between the two of them, but I didn't see the elbow. The referee did, but I think the Jordan Young one is, you need to realise that these are young men, passionate men playing a game, and just having a little shout now and again isn't that big a crime. But again, that's without knowing what he said. As Maidstone trying to come long, it's going to be picked up in their midfield, and now out to Tango on the left hand side. Wilson goes back to try and slow him down. The cross attempt to come in, but it's going to be a corner. 9 minutes and 40 seconds of additional time played. The referee will allow this corner to be taken. Who would have been your man of the match, Sam, if I had to pin from a Torquay perspective?
Probably, to be honest, like everyone's been 7 out of 10 before that.
Exeter City have won by 3-0. Torquay United has another ball coming on. I tell you what, Torquay are going to get fined for this if they don't get their act together, Sam. That's 3 times I've done that. Here comes the corner, and it goes. James Hammond goes up. It's a good punch by Hammond to the edge of the box. It's over to the edge of the box. Dinked ball back, and up goes a head of Torquay player. Gets it. It's still not clear. Shot comes in. James Hammond saves it. Can he go? Carpo heads it over from 3 yards out. Truthfully, I think it's a more difficult one. Another Torquay players went
by
down.
Folsom at the end, heroic. But like off the ball, someone just took out Hammond.
Yeah.
You know, it's ridiculous. They've got no control of what's going on. But a shot deflected up into the air. And Folsom's done enough to put the player off, and in the end this is going to be a point game for Torquay.
Fair play again to the Torquay United fans. Have kept behind their team. They feel that they've been victim of a serious miscarriage of justice on a footballing field. I'm not totally convinced that I'll need to see the Dennis one again, but I think the referee, once James Hammond puts this into play, is going to and does put the whistle to his lips, and it's the Maidstone players with their head in their hands as we have finished here at Plainmoor after 101 minutes at Torquay United 1, Maidstone United 1. Nobody's seen how that was going to play out, Sam. Are you happy enough with a point given as well? You got your prediction right as well, actually.
I did.
Not that you wanted to, but
no, I'm not happy. No, I'm really angry, to be honest with you, from a few ways. I just think that Torquay played so well, and we've just completely self-sabotaged ourselves with a lack of discipline in the last 10 minutes. And then it's still going now at the end between Elokobi and Watson. Elokobi's not happy with Watson, and it's still going between the 2 benches.
Yeah, well, somebody actually keeping Paul Watton away from George Elokobi, and George Elokobi, that's really unusual for him. Paul Watton is absolutely fuming about something. I don't think we're going to be speaking so much about